Hello everyone, welcome back to EduTap. Hello, is my voice clear? Please confirm in the chat box. And cool. Hmm. So let's start now. Enough of waiting. Just give me a sec. I think some problem is happening, so I will just check it. Hello, hello. Yes, now I think everything is sorted. So a warm welcome to all of you again to EduTap. Again, can you please confirm for a sec so that I can start my class? Is my voice and is my screen visible to all of you? And to those who are on YouTube, you can also let me know your responses in the chat box. Cool. So I will put the chat on privacy mode so that only I can see your messages, not everyone else. And yes, what is the strength of your class? Can you please let me know how many people usually join the class on how many people usually join the class before I move ahead? Okay, the number is quite varying over here. Some are saying 150, some are saying 200. Cool. So let's start with our management live class number 1. So today the topic is motivation. Sir, is there any difference between the classes that are being conducted now and the classes being conducted between November and December? The answer is no, because the content remains the same. The content remains the same. The teacher remains the same. So I don't think there will be much difference. Definitely, if you want to revise, you can revise. But I think if you have watched my previous classes, then I don't think you should waste your time over here. Only those who have not watched and only those who have not covered the content, they should sit over here. Okay? Do not waste your time. It's really very, I would say, important for all of you since the notification will be out very soon. Cool. So let's start now. Today we are starting with your RBI 2024 crash course batch 1. And my friends, today we are going to start with live class number 1 of management. Now, please understand that in our today's class, I have kept the topics limited because first I will have to give you certain, orientation and certain introduction about myself. Then I will come to the main content. But from tomorrow onwards, please come to the class on time. I will not wait for much students. I will start my class sharp at 7:35. Okay. So the class schedule is of 7:30, but I will just wait for 5 minutes. If you get late, then totally it's your responsibility and not mine. Okay. So today we will discuss motivation part 1, in which we will discuss largely about content based theories. Okay. So we will discuss multiple things, but before I come to the main content of our today's class, I will just give you a basic introduction, certain rules and regulation of my class. Okay. Now see, once you have joined EduTap, definitely you have taken a good decision. But at the end of the day, you do not have to become a couchy potato. Okay. Indeed, you have to become interactive. See, I will discuss the concept. I will discuss the concept with all the examples, with all the lucid explanation. But at the end of the day, I will ask you some questions also. And for example, if there are 100 students who are sitting in the class right now, okay, if there are 100 students sitting in the class right now, and only out of this 100, 50 are responding, then to other 50, I can be rude to you. I can definitely kick you out of the class also. At the end of the day, I need your responses in the chat box. Okay. So please do not just come to the class to see my face. As I need that you are just sitting over there and watching me. It's not gonna happen in that way. Even if you are preparing for this year, next year, or of any other year of RBI, you have to be interactive. Okay. The questions which I will ask are in a kind of, I would say, yes, no, true, false, so that we can revise multiple of the concepts in the short period of time. So please respond whenever I ask you in the chat box. Those who are not responding or those who will not respond, definitely you will have a tough time with me and definitely you will start hating me also. Yes, in every class I will give you those some challenges. In every class I will give you some challenges in the end. Okay? In every class I will give you some challenges in the end and you will have to complete these challenges on everyday basis. The moment you complete these challenges, definitely the graph or your progress will be upward sloping. Okay, you will definitely feel that yes, you have achieved something. You will definitely feel that yes, I have done something good in the class also and after the class also. So completing of these challenges is must. Please remember this. Okay, even if you are a full-time preparing or I would say working aspirant, these challenges are very basic. You just need 30 minutes of your day to complete the challenges. Okay. Moreover, I can be strict. I have told you that certain times, if you are not responding to my messages, definitely I will just finish the class in 30 minutes. Okay. But if you are interactive, if you give me your energy, then definitely I will also give my energy to it. So it's like your energy multiplied by my energy will is equals to the total energy. Okay. So please understand, do not just become a couchy potato in the class. Try to answer the questions which I will ask you in the chat box, and that will increase your confidence. Even if you are answering wrong, then it's not a issue. Because if you are answering wrong right now, that is, I would say, a good part because in the exam you can rectify your mistake. So please be responsible. Do not make me, I would say, strict. Rather, try to understand what I'm saying. And yes, you have all the liberty to ask your doubts. Okay. But you will ask your doubts in an organized manner. Aisa nahi that it's not a kind of a fish market or it's not a kind of a vegetable market. Okay. Moreover, the medium in which I will speak is in English. Okay. I will conduct 95% of my class in English. 5% definitely if some tough complex I would say topic comes up, then definitely we can take the help of Hindi also. But don't worry, I will assure you that all the people who are having proficiency in English, proficiency in Hindi, it will be taken care of. Okay. But maximum of the times I will be speaking English. But yes, I can use certain Hindi as in small amount. Okay. Moreover, the duration of my class will depend upon the content which I am teaching you. Okay. But on an average, definitely if we are starting by 7:30, it will end up by 10 o'clock. Okay, it will end up by 10 o'clock because I will have to cover all the concepts. I know it's a crash course, but in crash course, it doesn't mean that I will take a shortcut. Rather, I will try to cover all the concepts in the best holistic manner as possible. Okay. Moreover, revision. Yes, in my class, I will do the revision with the technique which we call it as RRR, which is your triple R, which is known as revision, revision, revision. Okay. Now, this technique is helpful. Multiple people have shared their, I would say, positive views. So I will continue RRR in your batch also because you have joined EduTap. So it's my responsibility to help you and to let you know the power of RRR. Now, just I have a period of 15 minutes. Okay. For 15 minutes, whatever your doubts are, you can ask me in the chat box or you can also raise your hand. I will unmute you. Then I will start with the core content. Okay. So whatever doubts you have regarding me, regarding my lectures, or any kind of, I would say, doubt which is roaming in your mind, you can ask me. And yes, to all the YouTube students, to all the YouTube who are watching this class on YouTube, you will have 3 sessions free on YouTube. After that, we will not be able to give you free sessions on YouTube. Okay. So this is a type of a sample class. I will again request you if you are enjoying the session on YouTube, then come in EduTap also. But it's totally your call. So can we rely on this class for revision? Definitely yes, Kritika. Raj, will it be a kind of crash course? It will be a full course. Crash course is just the namesake purpose. Do not worry, we will cover everything. Okay. Just sit with me for next, I would say, what 3 classes. You will come to know the extent of coverage which we are going to do. Okay. Sir, I just finished 5 days ago motivation chapter. Yes, you should attend, Raj. Sir, after classes, should we have to cover summary notes or concept notes? See, if you are a working aspirant, then cover summary notes or summary sheet. Okay. Or if you are having ample of time, then you can also cover concept notes. Okay. But generally, I prescribe to the student that definitely you can cover summary sheet or concept notes, any of them depending upon the time availability. Okay. But at the end of the day, one document has to be covered up in a best manner as possible. After covering of the document, you also have to solve the quiz plus the previous year question document. Once you complete this, congratulations, you are RBI ready. You are RBI grade B ready. Cool. So, if you conduct RRR in the start, I can just attend leave as I have. I'm not able to understand, sir. If you conduct RRR in the starting of the class, I can just join to just yes. RRR we will conduct in the start only, not in the end, because the response of RRR is definitely seen in the starting of the class only. If you have covered concept notes and summary sheet, then good, you are on a right track. But I would just say again, revise summary sheet because that will increase your conceptual clarity. Any new doubts, sir? We have only summary sheets in a crash course. Yes, Vrinda, you can only cover the summary sheet. Okay, any one of them I'm repeating, either summary sheet or concept notes. जो भी आपके पास है, you can revise it. Any more doubts? So when will be the recorded video? It will be available after 24 hours, and you will also get the PDF of this class as soon as possible, but the video will be available after 24 hours. So from where we can access pre-wise Q&A and quiz. It is already given in your course. Ravi, please see quiz and previous year questions are already given in your course, be it crash course or be it the main course. Summary sheets are left, so you can revise it with that. Yes, I will start the class now. I'm just taking some doubts so that I do not have to come back again to the doubts. Cool. Yes, Samir, you are on the right track. Descriptive, I will give you one question. Definitely, we will talk about that. We will talk about descriptive also in the class. Any update on vacancy, we will see on 18th of July. Hi, sir. What is the principle and practices of LM Prasad? Yes, it is a good book. You can follow it. Should we keep summary note along with while us? Yes, you can use it. You can open summary sheet once you are seeing my classes. So can we get the list of most important topic? All the topics in management are important, so you have to cover it. Okay. Summary sheets will be uploaded where, sir? Namrata, please check your code. Summary sheets are already uploaded. Sir, I have covered concept notes 3 times. Will it be sufficient enough? Yes, it is more than enough. How should I go for descriptive writing answers? That we will discuss in the class. Don't worry. How many questions will be asked in descriptive? See, I'm not going to answer such basic questions because I hope you have the basic idea. 6 questions will be asked. Out of 6, you only have to attempt 4. Okay. Out of 6, there will be 3 questions of 10 marks, 400 word limit. Okay. And out of 6, 3 questions is of 10 marks, 3 will be of 15. That is 600 words. Okay. So you have to choose 2 out of over here, 2 out of over here. Simple. Cool. So let's start now. I think I have taken enough of doubts. Should I have studied management before? No, no, no. Don't worry. I will start from scratch. Extra content should be wise to skip them. Uh, just read it if possible. Yes, concept notes, where I can access concept notes. Concept notes and summary sheet are only available to those students who are gold and silver course subscribers. Those who are crash course subscriber, for you the answer is summary sheet. Do not ask me this question again. Chaliye, let's start now. I have taken enough of doubts from the chat box. Now just one doubt from the YouTube crowd. Sir, I am a previous year aspirant of. Yes, yes, Akhil, you can clear it. Now let's start now. Enough of waiting. Now first listen to what I am saying. Okay, listen to my content and then whatever doubt you have, you can write it. I will wait for 5 minutes for your doubts also, so there is no need to worry. Okay. First understand that how I teach. You will fall in love with my teaching. But first understand that how I will teach you. Today I have taken less concepts, but from tomorrow onwards we will increase the space. Okay. So let's start now. Let's start. So first of all, definitely we will have to see the syllabus. Syllabus may definitely motivation is given in this particular green, I would say highlighting part. So definitely you have motivation in front of you. Okay. Now let's start our class. Please do not do any kind of chit chatting during the class. Yes, I will give you the time. ये book अगर आप ये course कर लो अमन इससे भी काम हो जाएगा ठीक है. Now to cover this particular green part, we will cover 3 basic headings. Okay. mind you, we have to cover all the things which are mentioned on the syllabus. So if you see, if you have to cover this particular part of the syllabus, you will have to cover 3 basic headings of motivation. Okay. So today I will complete basics of motivation and some part of content theories of motivation. Tomorrow, tomorrow I will cover process-based theories and some other small fringe topics related to motivation. Okay, so motivation is an easy chapter, basic chapter, nothing much to worry. So let's start now with a very basic definition of motivation. Listen to me very carefully. All the words which I will say are important. Now, once we are starting with basic, first we have to remember the basics with the help of a definition. So what is motivation? Motivation is defined as a process. Process means what? That motivation is a series of steps. Motivation may definitely there are series of steps which will continue. Okay, it's not like a one shot activity that you will say that today I'm motivated. It's not like that. Rather, you will have to be motivated throughout a process. Rather, you will follow a systematic process in which there are different steps followed by step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so please remember that motivation is not a one shot activity. It's not just a spike. Rather, it's a kind of a process wherein we initiate, we guide, and maintain what? Goal oriented behavior. Now, please understand that the essence of this particular chapter of motivation is goal oriented behavior. Now, you all are currently having a goal that I have to clear RBI grade B. Now, this becomes your goal. Okay, this becomes your goal. Simple, right? Now, to achieve this goal, you are currently getting involved. Something which I called is that goal oriented behavior. To achieve this particular goal, you are currently getting involved in something which I call it as what? Goal oriented behavior. Okay. Now, what is this goal oriented behavior? Goal oriented behavior means that I will cover the summary sheet, I will cover the quiz, I will solve the previous year questions, I will attend the Jalasa live classes, I will solve the mock test and whatnot. So this is your goal oriented behavior. If you guide your behavior by solving the mocks, by giving the live classes, by talking to teacher, by giving different I would say revision test and whatnot, then definitely you are directing your behavior to achieve this particular goal. This is the meaning of goal oriented behavior. हिंदी में बोलूं तो आप गोल की तरफ जा रहे हो उसे बोलते हैं goal oriented behavior. Now, in this particular process, first you initiate as in that first I will try to see the syllabus of RBI because my main goal is RBI, right? Now, if I have to become an RBI grade B officer, first I have to initiate. Initiate yani चालू करना. Okay. Initiate means what? To start something. Okay. Now, if I am initiating, it means that first I will see the syllabus of RBI, notification of RBI, how many seats are there, how many people are going to compete with me, how many teachers are there in the course, will I need to purchase a course or not? So you are initiating something. Okay. And then you guide yourself. Guide as in that you will make your timetable that I have purchased the course of EduTap. The course is very structured and it is good. Now, how do I adapt to the course? Because the live classes are going to happen at 7:30 in the morning. So I will have to make my timetable. So you are guiding yourself. Guiding as in that you will tell to yourself that if I have to maintain my pace, then definitely I will have to guide my what? Guide again your goal oriented behavior. At the same time, you will have to maintain it also. Maintaining means what? That you will continue it on day 1, continue it on day 2, continue it on day 3 and day 4, so and so forth. So I again repeat, motivation is not the one shot activity. Gone are those days wherein people considered motivation as a one shot activity. Rather, motivation is defined as a process which includes series of steps. It starts with multiple steps, which I will let you know. But please remember, motivation is all about goal-oriented behavior, wherein you initiate, you guide yourself, and you maintain this particular behavior. Okay. A journal example of motivation is also given on your screen. Motivation explains what causes you to act, whether it is getting a glass of water to reduce thirst or reading a book to gain knowledge. Now see, if I have a glass of water, if I'm feeling thirsty, then definitely to satisfy my thirst, definitely the glass of water will definitely become a very important tool. So I have to satisfy my thirst. So definitely this becomes my goal. This becomes my need. So please understand, my friend, if there is no goal, if there is no need in your life, then motivation का कोई सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता है. If there is a goal, then only motivation will exist. If there is no goal, then motivation is not required. Okay, so this is what the basic definition of motivation is. Now moving forward, my friend, now let me allow to move forward. If you see, motivation has three very core important elements. Now these three are the core important elements of the definition of motivation. First is willingness, second is your intense effort, third is your persistent effort. Okay, willingness means that you have your inner yes. Inner yes as in that yes, I have to do this. Like hota hai na kabhi kabhi that it is coming from inside, that I have to become the RBI grade B officer. Once I become an RBI grade B officer, things are sorted in my life. So your innerness is what I would say your willingness is. Refer to the state of readiness of a person to act. You should be ready to yes say to the process. You should be ready to get into the process of motivation, because I have told you that it's a process starting from series of activities. So willingness means what? That yes, I have to start the process of motivation. Okay, you are saying to yourself that yes, I want to become an RBI grade B officer. So definitely I will follow something which I call it as what? Goal oriented behavior. Then comes your intense effort. Intense effort refers to the spike which you get on the day one. For example, currently, how many students are there with me? 162 students are there with me. But slowly and steadily, once you will cover different chapters of management, motivation, communication, leadership, the class strength will reduce, because some people who have started with high intensity, their intensity will come to fall down. They will come out of the competition and only champions will move ahead. So if you see, intense effort refers to what? That on the very first day you were kind of, I would say what? That yes, I will do it. But as soon as the challenges came, your process of motivation started to fall. So this means what? Intense effort is a component. Intense effort is a component. This we have to agree that on the very first day, we all are very happy that we are going to start a preparation for RBI grade B. But after 10 days, we come to know कि यहाँ पे तो बहुत कुछ है. So what will happen? People will start leaving the race. Okay, so do not fall in the category number B. Rather, try to connect with me through all the classes. So your willingness is what? Your inner yes. Okay, or you can call it as your soul yes. Simple. Soul yani atma ki yes. Cool. Intense effort refers to your spike on the first day, and persistent efforts refers to your consistency. Consistency as in that how good you are in that particular process, how good you are following that process every day from now. If you see, we are meeting till 6th of August, if I'm not wrong. Okay, 6th of August tak I am there with you. So I will come on everyday basis. Let's see how many people will turn up. So if you see, persistent efforts means that you are coming and you are showing on each and every damn day. It's not like that you are just sitting for one day and you are absent on the other day. Again, you come to the third day to say hello to me and again on the fourth day you are busy in some different stuff. So persistent effort means what? That you are following a particular process of motivation for a period of time. If you have your willingness, if you have your intense effort, and if you follow it for a number of days, or if you follow it for a number of good period of time, then definitely I will say that yes, you are doing something right in the context of motivation. But if any one component is absent, then I will say, sorry, you are as good as a donkey, because you are not doing something good in the context of motivation. This is what the first 2 points of today's class mean. Now allow me to move forward. Now, when it comes to the motivation, there are different, I would say, what terms and terminologies. First is motive, second is motivator, third is the motivating. Now, motive is what? Motive is your inner need. Motive is your inner need. Because of this inner need only, you have started your goal-oriented behavior so that you can achieve your damn goal. Simple. Okay. So motive is the inner state of the person which is lacking. It is your inner need. You will try to fulfill this particular need. For example, many of you do not take it, I would say, kind of a criticism. Just take it very healthy manner. Many of you are currently unemployed. I hope you are. Okay. Because once you are unemployed, then definitely you will get to know into the state of goal-oriented behavior. Okay. So many of you, I think, are looking for jobs, and many of you are targeting RBI grade B. So this unemployment is your, I would say, what? Inner need. You want to fulfill this particular inner need and you want to get the job of RBI grade B. By which I mean, to remove this particular tag of unemployment, you are looking for what? You are looking for job of RBI grade B. Or you can just say your inner need is employment. Just remove the word unemployment. Your inner need is that I need to get employment in one of the regulatory bodies of India. I want to work in best of the institutions of India. So this becomes your inner need, that I want to get employment. Okay. Because of that only you are listening to me today. Otherwise, why will you listen to me? Okay. So what is your inner need? It is just your motive. Inner need is also known as motive. Now, for example, if you are thirsty, you will drink water. So if you see, your inner state over here is thirstiness. So basically, whatever your need, oblique, whatever your goal is, that will be known as what? Motive. Every process of motivation, every damn process will start with motive only. Motive, oblique need, oblique your goal. If there is no motive, if there is no need, if there is no goal, then you will not study the chapter of motivation. So there has to be a need, there has to be a, I would say, what? Motive or a need. Okay. Then you come to the other part, which is motivator. Motivator is something which will satisfy your inner need. Motivator is something which will satisfy your inner urge. Simple. So for example, for a thirsty person, what will be the motivator? It will be the water of, it will be the glass of water, right? In the same manner, what will be your motivator? That we will get the name on that final PDF, okay, which contains the list of all the students who have been selected as the final grade B officer. So you will be able to finish this particular target of employment once you are having that final offer letter in your hand. Okay. So motive is what your, I would say, inner need is. To satisfy your motive, all the things, all the products, all the different end results are your motivators. Okay. Last but not the least is your motivating. Now motivating is basically your journey. It's basically your journey. Like you have your motive on the very first day. You have your motive on the very first day. This particular process or this particular journey from motive to motivator is known as what? Motivating. So motivating induces others to engage in goal-oriented behavior by presenting motivators. As simple as that. So over here, the process of motivation is nothing, it is just motivating. Simple. The main understanding which you have to draw is of motive and of motivator. Motive is my inner need. Something which satisfy my inner need is motivator, and the journey which I will take from motive to that particular motivator is known as what? Motivating process. It's known as what? Motivating process. Simple. Cool. I hope everyone is connected to me at this particular moment. Now we are discussing what? Now we are discussing the process. So if you see, we started with the definition. We discussed the 3 elements of motivation. Then we discussed regarding what? Some core terms related to motivation. And now I'm coming to the process of motivation. So 4 headings I have covered till now. I hope you are all are connected with me. Now, this is your process of motivation. So first, definitely, as I have told you, your every damn process will start with a need. It will start with a need. अगर need नहीं है तो motivating का नाम भी मत लेना आप. अगर need है तो ही motivation होगा. Simple. If you have need, then only motivation survives. If there is no motivation, if there is no need, then definitely there is no need of, I would say, to study something like chapter of motivation. Okay. So need is a must. Okay. And this need is also known as what? Motive. Simple. Cool. Now coming to the tension. Now see, to complete this particular need, to complete this particular motive, there will be a tension state in your body. By tension, I mean that you will feel kind of unhappy. You will feel kind of anxious. You will feel kind of, I would say, unsettled. Like it's like something is lacking in me. For example, if you are currently unemployed, then definitely you will be thinking about good employment. And because of that particular employment, you will be like, I have to do this, I have to do that, so that I can get my employment stature back. Okay. So tension is something which will unsettle you. Unsettle, unsettle as in that you will not be the same as you were previously before. Okay. To satisfy this particular tension, we have something what we call it as goal-oriented behavior or goal-directed behavior. But the correct term should be goal-oriented behavior. You can also call it as goal-directed behavior. I have no issues in it. And what is your goal-directed behavior? You are initiating it, maintaining it, and you are guiding yourself towards your goal. So for example, currently we all are in the state of goal-oriented behavior. My goal is to give you the best lecture. Okay. Your goal is to study from me and to clear RBI. Okay. So we both are currently in the process of goal oriented behavior. Cool. So these are your first 3, I would say, what? Basic steps of motivation. Now, once you have finished your goal oriented behavior, definitely there can be only 2 steps, or there can be only 2 results First is positive. Positive means what? That your need is satisfied. Second is, I would say that your need is not satisfied. Okay. Now, when I say positive, I mean that yes, you have achieved your goal. Negative means what? That you have not achieved your goal. Now, see, for example, you all have cleared RBI Grade B officer. So, first of all, congratulations for that. If you clear it, then definitely your need is satisfied. You will no longer say that I am unemployed. Rather, you will say that I am working in one of the best institutions of India, which is RBI. Okay. If by chance Mr. XYZ is not able to clear RBI Grade B, touch wood, then definitely his need will not be satisfied. In both the cases, whether it's positive or negative, you will try to convey the feedback to your stage number one. Now, what is the role of this particular feedback? The role of this feedback is to just let you as well as other know that what process of motivation you followed. For example, there are some people who will clear it. There are some people who will clear RBI Grade B officer. Okay. Once they clear the exam, definitely they will come to our office. They will give their interviews. They will tell other people also that what they followed. So they are again giving a kind of a feedback to themselves and to other people that their process of motivation was good. They have completed this particular process of motivation and they have achieved their goal. So this means that they will share a kind of a positive feedback. Positive as in they are happy, they are contented, and now they are starting a new chapter of their life. But think about someone who will not be able to clear RBI Grade B exam. He or she will share a negative feedback. He or she will share a negative feedback. Negative feedback as in some people will blame us that EduTab was not good. They have not provided a good quality of content. Some people will blame themselves that I don't know that what went wrong. Okay. It's like all my kismat. Some people will say that, yes, I was good, but I was not at my best. Certain kinds of reasoning like that. So this is kind of when your need is not satisfied. Once your need is not satisfied, again, next year you will follow the same, I would say, what process of motivation. But this time, what will be the different thing? This time, your goal oriented behavior will be different because previous time on the previous attempt, I have done some mistakes. So I will have to do certain changes in my process of motivation. I will have to do certain changes in my goal oriented behavior. It happens, right, that previously I have just given 10 marks. Now I will give 15 marks. So this is how your goal oriented behavior will change once you are achieving a negative feedback. Now, the theory says if your feedback is negative, if you have not satisfied your need, then definitely you can have 5 consequences, which I will let you know. Okay. But if you are having a positive, if you are having a positive feedback, then definitely theory doesn't provide you any kind of standardized answer. You can do whatever damn thing you want to do. You can go and attempt your, I would say, what toppers interview. You can go and give your, I would say, you can go and have your tourism, like you can take a holiday, whatever you want to do. But once the need is not satisfied, there are 5 consequences which I will let you know. Now, first, again, let's understand the overall process of what motivation with the help of Mr. Ram. Mr. Ram needs growth. He needs growth in his life. So this becomes his what? This becomes his motive. या फिर नीड बोल लो, जो बोलना है आपको, आपकी जैसी श्रद्धा हो, whatever you want to call it as. But the correct word should be motive oblique need, or you can call it as goal also. These 3 words are acceptable. Then it comes to what? He will feel unsatisfied. Unsatisfied is your tension state. I have told you that what is tension? That I am not feeling good, yaar. Today I think it's not my day. Something like that. Okay. Then definitely he will get himself involved in something which we call it as goal oriented behavior. Simple. Now, definitely he was looking for, I would say, what 5% growth or 5% increment in the salary, but he has just got 3% increment. So over here, it means what? That his need is not satisfied. His feedback will be negative in nature. Now, once the feedback is negative, there are 5 consequences. There are 5 consequences which a person can follow. First is flight. Flight means what? That the person is leaving the field. Person is saying, तुम लोग करो जो करना है, मैं अपने घर जा रहा हूँ. Something like this. Okay. Flight means what? That employee is feeling very much, I would say, what kind of irritated, and he is leaving the field. So for example, if someone has not cleared RBI Grade B, then definitely he will say, I do not have to give any attempt for RBI Grade B. I am going back my home. ऐसी तैसी कराओ आप लोग. As simple as that. Okay. So this means flight. Flight as in that you are leaving the fleet, you are leaving the competition, you are just moving outside the stream. As simple as that. Okay. If Mr. Ram is opting for flight, then definitely he will leave his company and he will go to his home. Simple. Then comes aggression towards the source or aggression towards the other. If Mr. XYZ has not clear RBI grade B, then he will put aggression towards his family members. That will be known as aggression towards the other. If he is not able to clear RBI grade B because of his teachers, then again he will try to blame us. He will try to tell us that what we have done wrong. Okay. So aggression can be done towards the source or aggression towards the other, which is like your personal family bonds. Okay. Aggression towards the source means that if your source is identified, like for example, in Mr. Ram case, the source will be his boss because his boss has not given him the increment. Okay. So Mr. Ram will curse his boss. Mr. Ram will say that, boss, you are a kind of a donkey. You do not know me. I'm a very good person. Okay. So your aggression towards the source or aggression towards the other, these two are again a kind of what consequences. Then you have is apathy. Apathy basically means that you are kind of, I would say, indifferent. You are kind of, मुझे फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है kind of attitude. So under apathy, I will say that I don't care. I'm just coming to the company for namesake purpose. For example, if Mr. XYZ is not able to clear this year RBI grade B exam, then next year he will say what? That I'm just giving the exam for, I would say, inner peace. I'm not that much interested in RBI anymore. I have achieved my nirvana kind of stuff. So under flight, you will leave the field. Aggression means what? That you will show your aggression. Aggression basically means your gussa. Okay. And apathy means that you are kind of I don't care attitude. Last but not the least is rationalization. Rationalization means that you are blaming yourself, that I was on the mistake. It's my fault. I will take all the blame. As simple as that. So if Mr. XYZ is not able to clear RBI grade B, he will try to blame himself. He will try to blame himself in the case of rationalization, and he will try to say that I think I am the bad student. I am not made for RBI. So that is called as rationalization. Okay. So this is what the 5 consequences once your need is not satisfied will be. Okay. On that note, please let me know, are you connected with me or not? If you have any doubts, this is the moment to ask you. YouTube people also, they can ask their doubt. PDF आपको मिल जाएगी. कुंदन, don't worry. Is all of you connected? समझ में आ रहा है? Please let me know your answers, because if you don't let me know your answers, then I will just complete the lecture in just like I would say 50 minutes. Okay. So whenever I ask you, you are connected with me or not, please let me know your answers in the chat box. Ravi is asking, can you please explain motivating and motivator? Motivator is something which will satisfy your job, which will satisfy your need. Sorry. Motivating is something, sorry. I will again write it on the screen. Motivator. Motivator is something which will satisfy your need, okay? And your motive is what? It is your need. Motive is your need. Simple. Motivator is something which will satisfy this particular need. Motivating is the journey. Motivating process hota hai, right? Isko यूं याद रखो. Motivating process. So your journey from motive to achieving your motivator is known as your motivating process. Simple, right? Cool. Cool. All clear. Thank you. So motivation chapter में descriptive आता है? हाँ, आता है. Okay. Great, so far. Rationalization basically means that you are blaming yourself. You are kind of saying to yourself that it's my mistake and not someone other mistake. Apathy and flight. Apathy, if you see apathy means I don't care. I am in the job. But I am just coming from salary purpose. I am not interested in the job anymore. सिर्फ मैं salary के लिए job पे आ रहा हूँ. So that is apathy. Flight means that you are quitting the job altogether and you are leaving the field. So flight is like the extreme step which you will take. Okay. Apathy, I have told you, Karan. Apathy basically means that you are not interested into the job anymore. Flight basically means that you are quitting altogether. Simple. No, there are no standard consequences once your need is satisfied. You will just share positive feedback. Cool. Yes, very good, Isha. Now let's move forward to different types of motivation. So I'm moving ahead. Cool. Now allow me to move ahead. So all the doubts which are unaddressed, I will take it in the end now. Write it somewhere because I have to maintain the pace of the class also. Cool. So now we have what? Now we have different types of motivation. This is again basics of motivation. First, you have positive and negative motivation. Positive and negative motivation means positive means that something which is impelling for good. You want to become an RBI grade B officer so that you can have a good standard of living, so that you can receive a cost to company of somewhere around 25 lakhs per annum, so that you can receive good salary, so that you can receive a good standard of living in India. So this becomes your what? This becomes your what I would say positive motivation. Positive motivation basically means that you just wanted to add something. You are adding something, right? You are adding something. This means your positive motivation. Negative motivation means that you are removing something. Something obnoxious getting removed is something like I would say negative motivation. Now listen to my statement very clearly. I want to become an RBI grade B officer because I want to get a good standard of living. So you are adding standard of living. I want to become good RBI grade B officer so that I can have a good salary. All these are my positive motivation. Okay. Something good means what? That you are trying to get attracted towards it. Okay. Negative motivation means that you want to get into the process of motivation so that something negative can be removed from your life. For example, listen to me carefully. I want to become an RBI grade B officer so that I can remove the tag of unemployment and I can get the job at RBI grade B officer. I want to become RBI grade B officer so that I can remove poverty from my life. I want to become RBI grade B officer so that I can remove boringness from my life. All these are the examples of negative motivation. So in negative motivation, you try to remove something negative, which is obnoxious. But in positive motivation, you try to add something. For example, again, you go to work because you like to work with your friends at work. So your friends are calling you to the work and you enjoy that particular friendship. You enjoy your colleagues. So it means what? That you are going to the office so that you can enjoy your friends. Nothing has been removed from over here. Something indeed has been added. What is that indeed? That basically you are enjoying your friendship process, which is happening in the office. But what will be the example of negative motivation? Negative motivation will be you go to the work because otherwise you will become poor. So to keep poverty aside, you are going to the work, you are enjoying your work so that you can keep your poverty aside. So this means negative motivation may you try to remove something. In positive motivation may you try to add something. Very basic, nothing more fancy. Just remember the basic words. Just remember the basic things. In positive motivation, I try to add something good in my life. In negative motivation may I try to remove something obnoxious or something negative from my life. I hope this particular topic is also clear to you. Now, we have seen that we have to discuss three different types of motivation. So first we have discussed positive and negative. Now I'm discussing regarding basic and learned motivation. Now, this basic and learned motivation is nothing. I hope you remember the first process, the first step. The first step in the motivation process is your need or motive or goal. So this need or motive can be classified into two categories. The first one is basic motive and the second one is your learned motives. Second one is your learned motive. Okay. Now, basic motives are those motives which are common to human as well as to animals. It is common to human as well as to animals. For example, we feel hungry. Animals also feel hungry. We have the urge to urinate. Animals also have the urge to urinate. In the same manner, we feel like if someone is slapping you, you will feel bad. Again, think as a dog, think as a kind of an animal. If you are kind of, I would say what? If you are kind of spanking a dog, or if you are kind of throwing a stone towards the dog, definitely you are hurting that particular dog. In the same manner, now let's discuss regarding learned motives. Learned motives are those motives which are only existing in human beings and not in animals. For example, my friend, I think I have the recognition need. I need to have recognition in my office, status in my office, status as in that I want to drive BMW. Do you think dog will think that he want to drive a BMW? No, right? So learned motives are definitely just for human beings and basic motives are all for, I would say, humans plus the animals. Okay. Now, if you see the theory which is given over here, basic motives are such like hunger, thirst, urge to urinate. So these are common to both animals as well as to, I would say, what human beings. Learn motives such as recognition or achievement. Do you think a dog want to say that I want to become AIR1 and RBI grade B? No, right? A cat is saying that I want to become AIR1 and RBI grade B. No, right? This is just the needs of human being. Needs as in motive. So these are your learn or basic motives. If I go back to my process of motivation, where was it? Yes, over here. If you see this need can be of two type, basic or learned, as simple as that. ठीक है? So ये आप देखोगे, you have to just connect all the points in the chapter. Now moving forward, so we have discussed regarding basic and learn motivation also. Now we are moving ahead. Now we are moving ahead. Now we are moving ahead to what? Now we are moving ahead to intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Now even a 10th class student can let me know that what is intrinsic and intrinsic. Extrinsic means something which is coming from outside. Coming from outside. Intrinsic means something which is coming from inside. Understanding or not? Extrinsic motivation is that particular motivation which is pulling you from the outside, like salary. Salary is something which is outside of your body, right? It's not in your body. Basically, all the emotions which you are having currently, like its sense of achievement, curiosity, interest, pride, or you can also call it as recognition. All these are your intrinsic. Intrinsic यानी जो अंदर से आ रहा है. ठीक है? Something which is coming from inside is like your intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic means something which is coming from outside. Simple. For example, money, marks. I want to become an RBI grade B officer. This is something which you are having as a kind of a sense of achievement. Okay, but I want to become an RBI grade B officer just because of salary. So salary is motivating you, right? So salary becomes extrinsic. Extrinsic is from out, intrinsic is from in. इतना याद रखना आपको, ठीक है? For example, if Ram and Sham are playing football, they are playing football. I would say Ram is playing football for just being happy, so that he can feel fit, so that he can, kind of feel Ronaldo kind of thing. Okay. So he is becoming, I would say, what? Intrinsically motivated because happiness is my internal thing. I have to be fit. This is again my internal soul speaking to me. Extrinsic motivation means what? Something which is coming from outside. So if Sham is playing for trophy, like rewards, all rewards are kind of your extrinsic motivation only. Extrinsic motivation is something which is coming from outside. Simple. Intrinsic is coming from inside. आपको ये याद रखना है. Very basic. Just remember the basic example. All the, like in Kali Yuga, there is one particular thing. All the Maya around you is extrinsic. Okay, now this is how you bring fun to the motivation. Okay, just take these examples to understand the concept. ये आपको एग्जाम में descriptive में लिख के नहीं आना है. Okay, like in Kali Yuga, all the external, I would say, happiness, all the external, I would say, Maya is kind of extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic means what? Something like Paramanand. So that is becoming your intrinsic motivation. Cool. On that note, we have finished our topic number 1, which was related to your basics of motivation. Now I'm starting with another topic, which is theories of motivation. Now, see, the total topics which we have to cover in this overall class of motivation are 4. Okay. So our first topic is covered, which is basics of motivation. Basics of motivation. Simple ye ho gaya hai. Okay. Now what you just need to do is just revise it with my PDF, which will be available to you, or with the help of summary sheet. Now the second topic is your content-based theories of motivation. Third is your process. And in the fourth topic, we will discuss some fringe topics which are related to motivation. Fringe topics and chote topics. Okay. Now content ka 60% I will finish today, 40% I will finish tomorrow. Okay. So this is how I will tell you that where we are moving in my class. Okay. Now we are starting with, I would say, something like motivational theories. Now, is it tough to understand? No, it's very easy. Is it boring to understand? Yes, it is boring. But at the end of the day, I will try to make this particular topic interesting for you also. Now, please understand that why we are studying this particular topic first. What is the need to study something like motivational theories? See, if I ask you what is your motivation, you will tell me that motivation is this, 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 and that. Okay. If I ask Ram, if I ask Sham, if I ask Sundar, if I ask Jethalal, all people will give me different theories of motivation. Everybody will have their own way to define motivation, right? I will define motivation in my way. YouTube people will define motivation in their way. So everybody will give motivation answer in their way. Therefore, to have standardization, therefore, to just follow standards there are different basic theories of motivation which are given by well profound persons. Okay, so if you are studying motivation, you will not study the motivation from my perspective. I am no one, right? But you will study the motivation from someone else perspective, by which I mean you will study the motivation from Abraham Maslow perspective, from Aldefer perspective, from David McClellan perspective, and whatnot. So these are just the theories which are given by different persons. You might agree to it or you might not agree to it. Do not go into that particular debate that इसने ऐसा क्यों बोला? Why did he said this? Because it's his own perspective. He wanted to say it and he has said it. You do not have to go into that particular fight like John Cena versus Big Show. You do not have to follow that WWE. Just read the theory because time right now is less with us. Read the content and move ahead. Okay? Do not try to become a pundit over here. Now, wherever explanation is needed, I will give you. There is no need to ask for doubts and something. Wherever explanation is needed, I will give you. But do not say, sir, Maslow ने ऐसा ही क्यों बोला? अरे वो Maslow का viewers ने बोल दिया. Simple. ठीक है? Now, let's start with motivational theories. So we have content and process. Content-based theories, please understand, over here we will focus on specific needs. Over here we will specific needs. Like there are different content-based theories which I will tell you. All the content-based theories focuses on the need. If these needs are satisfied, then I will say that the person is motivated. If these needs are not satisfied, then I will say that the person is not motivated. Simple. Okay. So content-based theories works on need. Works on needs. That is why it is based on needs, oblique motives, oblique goals. Simple. Cool. Now, content-based theories are also known as your need-based theories. Why? Because they are based on needs. These are also known as your traditional theories. Why traditional? Because they are given by Baba Adam ke zamane ke log, okay, very old people. And then we have, I would say, these theories are also known as humanistic approach to motivation. Humanistic as in that you have seen a need in someone. You have seen a need in someone. Now it's your duty as a manager to fulfill that particular need. So it's like humanistic approach. Simple. Okay. So humanistic approach, traditional approach, content approach, need-based approach, all means the same. Okay. Now let's come to the second side, which is your process-based theories. Process-based theories are those theories of motivation which does not focuses on the need. Rather, they focuses on the process of motivation, which is your motivating. I hope you know what is motivating. Motivating is your journey from your motive to your motivator. Okay. So this journey is important to us. This goal is not important to us. If you see motivators, motivators, motivators are important for content-based theories. But this journey that is your motivating, it is important for process-based theories. Managers needs to understand, see, process of motivation. A process of motivation आपका क्या होता है? Motivating process. Understanding or not? Three basic things of what I would say your motivation elements we have discussed, right? Motive, motivator, and motivating process. So your motivating process will be addressed by your process-based theories. Okay. Now, how do you get to those needs? That is again process-based theories will talk you. So this journey is important, not the final destination. This is what your process-based theories talk about you. Now allow me to move forward to explain you content and process. Yes, process-based theories are also known as contemporary theories. Contemporary theories as in these are modern theories. Okay, these are modern theories. Simple. Nothing more fancy. Just remember the word modern. Moving forward to all the content-based theories. So first we will discuss Maslow, then we will discuss Aldefer, then we will discuss McClellan today. Hansberg, McGregor, and instinctive theory, this we will discuss in my tomorrow's class. Because today I wanted to see that how many people are, having that intense spike. Because I know from tomorrow onwards, the number of people will decrease. Then after day after tomorrow, more people will decrease. The competition has to be filtered out. This is a kind of a natural process. Only few champions will move ahead. It's not easy to wake up at 7:30 every day. I know that. Even on Sundays, we have class. So definitely time is tough. Only people who are having that, clear why, who know that why they want to become an RBI Grade B officer, they will only be able to survive. Cool. Now, need-based theory is humanistic. This I have told you, right? Now we are starting with a very famous theory, and also please remember their full name. Also, please remember their full name. Abraham Maslow. Abraham Maslow is the full name. Cool. So we are starting with content-based theories now. If you have doubt, you can ask me in the chat box. Then I will move ahead. Yes, you can call it Prakhar, okay? Yes, can we say that these theories are opinion? Yes, you can call it. Everybody connected to me, please let me know in the chat box. I need responses, otherwise I will not move ahead. Is my speed going good? Is my speed everything going good? Cool. To my YouTube family also. Somebody has just commented on YouTube, Jalaj sir, your way of explaining is really very unique and awesome. Thank you very much. Chaliye. So now we are starting with content-based theories. ABC, I will address this doubt in the end. These are strategy related doubts, so I will address this in the end. So now I'm moving to content-based theories. Yes, Narki, we will take one more class on YouTube. Two more classes will happen on YouTube. Okay, after that, we are only going to conduct our classes on Zoom because I am very precious. So I will teach only to those students who are on Zoom. So now let's start with Maslow need hierarchy theory. Okay, now see, Maslow need hierarchy theory. Neha, I will explain process introductory part tomorrow also because process part will be completed by tomorrow. So I will take this discussion tomorrow. Don't worry. Now, Maslow need hierarchy theory. First, I want you to focus on the word hierarchy. First, I want you to focus on the word hierarchy. Hierarchy basically means that you have a clear level of command. You have a clear level of command. For example, in my office, I am second in command because we have someone who is called as Anchit sir, who is at the top. So Anchit sir is my boss and I am second in command. After me, you have different people who report to us. So if you see, this is Jalaj. Okay, this is Jalaj and this is Anchit. So we have a clear hierarchy that he is my boss, I am his junior. And below me, there are multiple different people who are working. So hierarchy basically means what? That there is clear chain of command. You know that who is your boss and you also know that who is your junior. It is very much clear in your mind. Simple. Now let's move forward. Now Maslow has given a need hierarchy. Need hierarchy as in there are 5 needs. There are 5 needs which are given in an hierarchy. Hierarchy as in the lowest level, the middlemost, then you go upward and you will go towards the topmost level. So here is your need hierarchy. First is your level number 1, level number 2, level number 3, level number 4, and level number 5. Can you say that your level number 5 can become your level number 1? No. It has to start from bottom. Okay, so do remember the level number 1 starts from your bottommost part, which is your basic physiological needs. Now, all these are needs. All these are what? All these are needs. First, you have basic physiological needs. Then you move towards safety and security needs. Now, what is basic physiological needs? Now, please remember this line: roti, kapda, and makan. My house, my food, my clothes which I am wearing, or all my basic physiological need. If I join the company on the very first day, definitely the salary which I'm getting is my basic physiological need. If you are not getting the salary, definitely you will not work on that particular job itself. On that particular job, if you are getting the water, then only you will work. On that particular job, if you are getting free air, then only you will be able to work. So basic physiological needs are kind of necessity needs. These are the needs which are needed for survival of human being. If you do not provide food to the human being, he cannot survive for a longer period of time, right? So basic physiological needs are those needs on which a human being is surviving. Simple existence needs. So these are your basic physiological needs. Okay, roti, kapda, makan, aap isko यूं याद रख सकते हो. For Hindi students and for English students, you just need to remember physical survival. I need water, I need air, I need food so that I can revive, so that I can survive this particular Kali Yuga. So this is your basic physiological needs. Okay. Then you comes to level number 2, that is your safety and security. Once your level number 1 is completed, then only you will come to level number 2. If your level number 1 lead is not satisfied, if your level number 1 needs are not satisfied, then definitely you will not move to level number 2. Once your level number 1 need is satisfied, once your level number 1 need is satisfied, then only you will move to the second need. So that's how you move up in the hierarchy. Okay. Now, second is your safety needs, which is also known as your security need. Safety need is that particular need. Safety need is that particular need that I want to protect my employee from all the threats. For example, currently I'm sitting in this particular recording room and by chance this AC on my head explodes. This means that company is not providing me enough safety, but I know that this AC will not explode. By which I mean, this time I will say that yes, company is providing me good safety needs. So safety and security means what? That you are provided safety from all the external threats. Okay. At the same time, security. Safety and security means the same thing, but security needs also goes a step ahead. Basically, over here, you will also say that your company is planning your, I would say, your old age kind of thing. Old age as in that company is giving certain amount of money of mine towards my old age pension. Like it happens, right? Your PPF or your NPS, National Pension Scheme, and you have your Public Provident Fund, something like that. So safety and security needs means what? That company is looking for me so that I can be protected from all the external threats and from all the externals, I would say, what harms. At the same time, company is also planning for my old age planning so that in the old age, I do not have to work a lot. I have a pension which I will receive and I will be happy. So this is your safety, security needs. Simple. Then comes your level number 3. Again, one need, one particular movement. Once you complete one need, then only you will move ahead. Once your level number 2 is completed, then only you will move to level number 3. Level number 3 is about social belongingness. Social belongingness needs is all about love and affection from my team members. For example, I'm coming to the office, but nobody's talking to me. Nobody's giving me their lunch. Nobody's offering me anything. I'm just sitting in one of the corners of the company. Now, this will not make me motivated. Rather, I will be unhappy. Rather, I will be like sad because nobody's talking to me. So, love and social belongingness needs. Love and belongingness needs talks regarding what? Love and affection from your team members. Your team members should accept you. Simple. Okay. If you are not accepted in the team, definitely you will not be happy. Okay. Then comes your ego needs. Ego needs is also known as self-esteem. It is also known as esteem or self-esteem. Now, once you move to level number 4, again, once my level number 3 is completed, then I will move to level number 4. And can I come from level number 4 to level number 1 directly? Can I come from level number 1 to level number 4 directly? The answer is no, because you have to follow the hierarchy. You have to follow the hierarchy. आपको सीढ़ी चढ़नी पड़ेगी और सीढ़ी आप कैसे चलोगे? How will you climb the ladder? One step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4, and then you go to the step number 5. So under step number 4, you have your ego. Ego means that you need certain recognition or status from your office members. Now see, recognition from others, prestige and status. Now please remember, my friend, there are two type of esteem needs. There are two types of esteem need, higher and lower. Higher and lower. If I am looking for status, if I am looking for status and recognition from others, yani extrinsic, because others yani extrinsic ho gaye, okay? From others, which is extrinsic, then it will be called as a lower order esteem need. If I'm looking for status and recognition from within myself, like I should have, my inner voice is saying that yes, I am very much kind of a top person now, and I don't need any other person to vouch for that. My inner soul is very happy. My soul is saying that yes, I have increased my ego. I have increased my, I would say, what status in my eyes. Then definitely it will be known as what? Higher esteem needs. Higher esteem needs are your intrinsic, क्योंकि ये आपके अंदर से आता है. But if you need status and recognition from the society, then it is your lower order needs. Both esteem will talk regarding status and your recognition. But ये कहाँ से आ रहा है? If it is coming from outside, then it is a lower order esteem need. If it is coming from inside, then it will come from your higher order esteem needs. Then you come to the last but not the least, which is a self-actualization. Self-actualization is going at the topmost level of pyramid. Over here, you will be achieving the best potential of yourself. The best potential of yourself. For example, I joined as a clerk. I joined as a clerk in the SBI. Okay. First, basic physiological needs will be fulfilled. Then level 2, then level 3, level 4. But at level 5, I will become the damn managing director of SBI. I will become the CEO of SBI. I will become the topmost person of SBI. So this means that you have shown your true potential. True potential means what? That I am going towards the best version of my life. So that is your self-actualization. You have realized yourself that who you are. So these are your 5 levels of what? These are your 5 levels of Maslow. World famous theory. Do remember it. It's a very, very important theory. I again repeat, physiological needs, roti, kapda and makan. safety and security need. I need safety and security for my old age, as well as I need safety from all the present threats and warnings. Social belongingness is my love and belongingness from all the team members. Ego and esteem needs is for status and recognition. Higher भी हो सकता है, lower भी हो सकता है. Then we comes to self-actualization. Self-actualization is something which I will try to become the best person in my life. I am going toward the best point of my life. Simple as that. You are having innovation, creativity, and whatnot. But the best thing about self-actualization is you are becoming the best version of yourself. आपको पहचान ही नहीं सकता है कोई, आप ऐसे बन चुके हो. As simple as that. So that is self-actualization. Okay. Now, certain more important concepts when it comes to Maslow theory are: first, please remember that there is a concept of satisfaction progression. Satisfaction progression means that you will only climb up the ladder. You will only climb up the ladder. You cannot come down. You cannot slip down. ऐसा नहीं कि आप level number 4 पे थे. Now you think that your physiological needs are a kind of not available, so you cannot come down. So satisfaction progression means that first lower order needs has to be fulfilled. Once lower order needs are fulfilled, then you will move up. It means what? That you can only move up the ladder and you cannot come down the ladder. Ladder as in these needs are given in a kind of ladder only. Okay. Second, you always move up the ladder. Okay. Moreover, only one need is active at one particular moment. For example, if I am working in my company, then either I'm working in level 1, either I'm working on level 2, either on level 3. I cannot say that all the three needs are active at one particular moment of time. Only one need at one particular moment of time. It's not like that your all needs are active at the same time. Satisfaction progression tells you what? That first you complete level number 1, then move to level number 2. Then you complete level number 3, then you complete 4, and then you go to the 5. Okay. Again, always up the ladder. One moment, one need. As simple as that. One moment is equals to one need. एक समय पे एक ही need active रहेगी. Okay. Last, what is the role of manager? The role of manager is to identify deficiency need. For example, my friend, in the office, I have achieved basic physiological needs. My basic physiological needs are completed. Now, it's the duty of my manager. It's the duty of my manager to identify that yes, my basic physiological needs are fulfilled. The next need, which I will call it as safety needs, are deficient now. So my manager will try to fulfill it now. So deficiency needs are those needs in which you are lacking in. Simple. Deficiency needs are those needs in which you are lacking in, and your manager should try to identify it and fulfill it. Simple concepts, nothing more to explain in this particular theory. Now I'm moving ahead to certain criticism. Certain criticism, because see, many people will say, sir, that why only 5 levels? Why we cannot add any another level? So again, you can add that particular point in criticism, because this is Maslow view. This is not my view. We are understanding that what Abraham Maslow told about to us regarding motivation. So I told you, right? Stick to the point. There is no need to become a kind of a philosopher. That, sir, why did Maslow didn't add 7 levels? Do not become that kind of person. Maslow ने जो बोला है उसे पढ़ो and you have to move ahead. Okay. Now coming to certain criticism. Criticism means that some people have criticized Maslow because of his need hierarchy theory. The first major criticism was brought by one particular person whose name is Greet Hofstede. He said that Maslow, you have done a very wrong thing. You have placed sex as a basic physiological need. Think about something like Mahatma Gandhi. Think about something like Mother Teresa. Think about those people who are working for society. For them, definitely money is not that important. Sex is also not that important, which is Maslow has placed it under basic physiological level. So position and the value of sex on the pyramid has also been the source of what? A source of contention and the criticism which has been given by Great Hofstede. Okay. Great Hofstede basically criticized Maslow because of all the different levels. For example, think about someone who is spiritually driven. You might have seen different people, they are joining, spirituality at a very younger age. They have not achieved even their basic physiological needs, but still they are going toward the level of self-actualization. They think that they have achieved God. They have achieved God. They have been talking to God. They are doing kirtans. They are talking to God on each and every day. So it means what? That people who are driven by spiritual needs, they do not fall as per this particular, I would say, what? Need hierarchy theory. Again, someone like Mahatma Gandhi and someone like Mother Teresa, someone like, again, who is serving their society, they might also not follow this particular need hierarchy pyramid. Now, see, a corporate employee like me and a RBI grade B officer, they might follow it. But what about certain exceptions? They might not follow it. Once we join the company, definitely we look for basic physiological needs. Then we look for safety and security needs. Then we look for love and belongingness. Then we come to esteem and self actualization, right? So, for basic persons like you, me, my family, your family, this might work. But think about certain great personalities, it might not work for them. Cool. So, this is the criticism which was brought by Great Hofstede in the theory of Maslow. Now, after some period of time, see, whenever I ask you how many needs have been given by Maslow, your answer has to be five. Your answer has to be five. But due to all these criticism, there was an extension in the Maslow theory. So original Maslow theory needs to have five needs, but later on three more needs were added. These three needs were cognitive, need of aesthetic, and need of transcendence. Okay, so if you see, first four level remains the same. You have your basic physiological needs, level 1, safety needs, level 2, love and belongings is level 3, and then you move to level number 4, which is your esteem. So basic four level remains the same. But now between esteem and self actualization, they have inserted two more levels, which is your cognitive, and then you go to aesthetic. Cognitive need is something like you need to learn and you will try to identify that how the world around you is exploring. It's like you are trying to follow your hobby. You are trying to follow your hobby. You might have seen different people, like those who are photographers. They have a full-time job. They are working in 9 to 6 of any company, but still, because of their hobby, they are going to different parts of world. They are waking up early in the morning to click that sunrise, to click all the species which are living on the earth. So your cognitive need is kind of something which you are trying to have, interest on it. Some people who are SBI PO or RBI grade B, still they are active on Telegram and they are helping people to solve quant related problem, to solve a problem which is related to government scheme. Why they are doing it? Because they are driven by their cognitive. Cognition basically means your mind. Cognition basically means your mind. So this need to learn and would clearly be a growth need. People have a desire to explore, learn new things, and understand the world around them. So basically, over here, you are trying to follow your, I would say, interest. Simple. You are trying to follow your interest. For example, YouTubers. Many YouTubers are working 9 to 6 on the job, but still they are making the videos because they love to tell others that what is happening in their life. They try to, catch every moment in their life. So this is cognitive need. Okay. Next is your need of aesthetic. Need of aesthetic is like I want to look the best. I want to look, I want to stand in the society. So I need to look on my beauty. I want clean surroundings. And need of aesthetic is all about desire of beauty. You might have seen that young people, they are investing too much time in the gym because they want to look muscular. So this is their need of aesthetic. They want to look slim. They want to look, I would say what? They want to look kind of, I would say, very much, I would say, handsome. So all these will come under needs of aesthetic. Cool. Last but not the least is your need of transcendence. Need of transcendence is like you have achieved moksha. You are going into the state of nirvana. So that is your need of transcendence, helping others to find fulfillment. Transcend is the desire to move beyond ourselves. So you have become a sadhu now. You have become that particular person who is doing tapasya. You are sitting in the name of God. You are chanting the name of God so that you can connect to the God. So this is the highest level of need. So if you see, Maslow original theory was five. Okay, five needs were given, but later on three were added. So your extended Maslow theory now has eight needs. But do remember, basic four level remains the same. In between, cognitive need was added. In between, aesthetic need was added. Then you come to self-actualization, and above self-actualization, you have your transcendent needs. I hope you are able to connect with me. Hello, समझ आ भी रहा है या मैं अपने आप से ही बातें करे जा रहा हूँ? How does esteem come from inside and outside? Like if other people are giving you status, like you buy, like some example, some people buy, some people buy, I would say what, this Audi, so that they accept people to see them. Like it's happened, right? That I am buying a big precious asset so that I can be a rich person in the society. So that is, you are looking for esteem from the society. So that is a lower order esteem need. But some people will buy Ferrari because they want to be internally happy once they are driving that car. So that will become their higher esteem need. Yes, Subramaniam, you can say that it was just for some exceptions like Mahatma Gandhi and some like people who are having spiritual needs. Cool. समझ आ रहा है? Again. Cool. Peer recognition. Peer recognition will again come under your lower order needs. Lower order esteem needs. Cool. Now let's move forward. So I hope your Maslow part is cleared. Your Maslow part is cleared. Transcendence. Transcendence is like you have achieved nirvana. You have achieved moksha. That kind of thing. Okay. Higher and lower order esteem needs. This I'm explaining for last time. If I am looking for status and recognition from the other people, now if I'm looking for society status, and if I'm wearing anything like gold, silver, so that other people will look to me and I will have status in their eyes or recognition in their eyes, that is something I will call it as lower order esteem needs. But if I come to, I would say, myself, like I want to be happy, I want to be recognized in my eyes, I want to be recognized in my own personality, something which is coming from inside. Okay, the emotions will be your higher order esteem needs. Okay, cool. Now we have completed Maslow. We have completed Maslow on a very good sense. Okay, now if you see, salary will come in your level number 1, which is a basic physiological needs. Okay, now when it comes to Maslow, we have completed everything. Okay, now Vrinda is asking regarding what is the difference between cognitive and self-actualization. Cognitive is definitely related to your interest. You are following your hobby, simple, right? But under self-actualization, you are becoming the best version of yourself. You are like the Pradhan Mantri of India, that kind of stuff. You are now the best and the most, I would say the most, I would say the best version of yourself. Like I can become the teacher of IIM. So that will become my self-actualization. But currently I'm still at EduTap. So I'm following my cognition. I'm following my interest of teaching, but I have not achieved my self-actualization. Self-actualization means that you go on the top of the world. Simple. Now we are talking regarding the greatest copycat person, which was Eldefer. Okay, so Clayton Eldefer is the full name. Remember it. Now let's move forward to the theory of Clayton Eldefer. Clayton Eldefer has just copy pasted the theory of motivation which was given by Maslow. Okay. Now, when it comes to, I would say, Eldefer has given one theory which we call it as ERG theory. ERG theory. E stands for your existence, R stands for relatedness, and growth stands for your growth. G stands for your growth. Okay. Now, existence is nothing. It is level 1 and level 2 of Maslow. Level 1 and level 2 of Maslow. So we have understood that what is basic physiological needs and what is safety needs. Combine that particular explanation and you will come towards your existence needs. Okay. Relatedness is all about level 3 of Maslow, which was growth. Okay. So whatever we have understood about love and belongingness, copy paste the same in your relatedness. ओके सो जो अपन ने बिलोंगिंगनेस में पढ़ा है वो आपको यहाँ रिलेटेडनेस में कॉपी करना है. कुछ पढ़ाने लायक है ही नहीं एलडेफर में. Okay, there is nothing to explain in Eldefer because Eldefer has just copy pasted the things from Maslow theory. Growth needs is level 4 plus level 5 of Maslow. Okay, so esteem and your self-actualization will come under your growth needs. Okay, who is the founder of this theory? The founder is Clayton P. Eldefer. Now, please remember he condensed the Maslow 5 needs into 3 needs because that's why I call him as a copycatter, because he copies a lot. Okay. Cool. Moving forward, priority of needs can be differ from person to person based on the concreteness. Now, what is the meaning of concreteness? Understand it something like this. Concreteness basically tells you that how much of the need is present in everyone. For example, today existence need is present in everyone. I might have existing need. You might also have existence need. Ram, Sham, my family, your family, we all have existence needs. So concreteness basically means that how many people have those needs. Okay. Everybody, when it comes to the middle level, when it comes to the top level people, or when it comes to, I would say, ultra rich people, or when it comes to middle class, when it comes to the lower class, they will all have the need of existence. Okay. So need of existence is the most concrete. Concrete as in ये सबके पास होगी. ये सबके पास होगी उसका मतलब क्या होगा? एग्जिस्टेंस सबके पास होना चाहिए because it is the most concrete. It is the most concrete need which is present as per Eldefer. Then comes your what? Relatedness, and then comes your growth. Now, some people will not have growth, but they might have existence. Some people will have relatedness, some people will have growth. So when it comes to concreteness, existence needs are the most concrete one. Then you go to the relatedness and then you go toward the growth. Okay. So this basically means that majority of the people are driven by the existence needs as per Eldefer. Simple, right? So existence needs are the most concrete. Do remember this. This is again a kind of a very big implication. After existence, you have relatedness, and after relatedness, you have growth. Okay. So I can conclude that growth need is the least concrete. Is the least concrete. Simple. Cool. Now, let's try to compare Maslow and Aldefer. Now, first tell me a very basic question. As per Maslow, can two needs be active at same time? Can two needs be active at the same time? And I need answers from every Tom, Dick, and Harry who is sitting in my class. And to YouTube people as well, if I ask you, can two needs be active at the same time? No. Okay. Now, this thing was changed as per Aldefer, which I will let you know. Okay. One more question before I move ahead. Can I come down the ladder as per Maslow? Can I come down the ladder as per Maslow? The answer has to be no again. Now, these are the two major modifications which were done by the Aldefer. These are the two major modifications. Now see, Aldefer said, Aldefer said that a person can come down the order. Aldefer said that the person can come down the order and two needs are active at one particular point of time. This was the major difference between Maslow and Aldefer. Now let's move forward. Okay. Aldefer introduced the concept of frustrated regression. Now, for example, my friend, go in the period of COVID-19. Okay. In this particular period, even a person who is active on level number 3 of Aldefer, Aldefer ka level 3 is what? Growth. Level 1, level 2, and level 3. Okay. Now, but this level 3 will combine level 4 and level 5 of Maslow. I hope you are able to connect with me. Maslow ka level 4 and level 5 is your esteem and self-actualization. I hope you are able to connect with me. Now, allow me to tell you one thing. During the period of COVID-19, many people who were on the growth, these people were on growth, they were receiving, esteem, their belongingness needs were good, their everything was good, but still they regressed. They still come down the order to existence need. Can you please let me know why? Do not let me know the answers, I will reveal it. Okay. Because if I ask you everything, then definitely what is the use of my sitting over here? Now see, during the period of COVID-19, many people regress to existence need. Why? Because of salary cuts. Why? Because of unemployment. Because of any, I would say what, any health related issues. So if you see, I was previously receiving good salary and my love and belongingness needs were also fulfilled. Therefore, I was on the growth level. But in COVID-19, definitely I receive a salary cut. Now, as per Aldefer, this means that I can come down the order. I will try to again fulfill my existence needs, and this particular coming down the order is known as frustrated regression. Frustrated regression basically tell you that if your lower order need is not met, then definitely you can be frustrated from the upper level and you will regress to the lower level. So this movement down the order is known as what? Frustrated regression. Also, please remember that Aldefer said what? Aldefer said that two needs of a person can be active at one particular moment of time. Okay. Two needs can be active at one particular moment of time. Okay. Yes. This is what you have to remember. So if you see, Maslow introduced the concept of satisfaction progression in which you can only move up the ladder. Okay, you can only move up the ladder. But our dear Aldefer, while doing copy pasting, he introduced the concept of frustrated regression. Simple understanding, nothing more to explain in this. Now let's try to compare Maslow and Aldefer. Maslow has given 5 needs. Aldefer has combined the same into 3 needs. Okay, motivation cause. For Maslow, the next higher need will motivate you. At the same time, you will have only one need. You will have only one need at one time. Okay. But for Aldefer, you can have multiple needs which are active at one particular time. Multiple needs can be active at one particular time. Frustration element was not introduced in your, I would say, what, Maslow. It was introduced in the Aldefer theory. Movement. People can only move up. Aldefer said that people can also move down. Simple. So this is what your difference between Maslow and Aldefer is all about. On that note, my friend, if you have any doubts, you can ask me, to my YouTube people as well, and to my in-class house students also. Please let me know whether you are connected or not. Then we will cover the last theory of the day. Then I will give you certain questions which you have to answer, and then we will discuss the descriptive question also. Clear? Everybody connected? Please give an example of two needs active at the same time. Good question. For example, currently I'm on the growth level. I am currently at the growth level. Or you can also say, like, I am on the existence level. Assume that I have been looking for safety and needs. I am looking for safety and security needs. At the same time, I am looking for belongingness also. So two needs are active. I am looking for safety and security from my company. At the same time, I am also looking for belongingness needs from my company members. So this is what your two needs are active at the same time means. And I will give you one question also. Don't worry, I will give you one case study based question also so that you can understand that how a real examination question looks like. Connected? And Neha, how more than one need can be active? Now, this is kind of, I would say, based on human to human. Like currently, I might feel hungry at the same time, I might also feel thirsty. मुझे भूख भी लग सकती है, मुझे प्यास भी लग सकती है और दोनों चीज साथ में भी लग सकती है. Right, that's why I'm drinking water so that I can satisfy my thirst as well as my hunger. So these are two needs active at the same time. Simple. Okay. Concreteness, Neha, means that how much people are having how much needs. Concreteness is something which is present on everyone. Like it is present in majority of the people. That is your concreteness. Okay, cool. ERG part basically means existence more than relatedness, more than growth. Existence needs are the most concrete. These are available in everyone. These are available in everyone. But growth needs are not available in everyone. These are less concrete. These are less concrete. Yes, just a minute. Here is your all the theories. Criticism of Maslow can be many, but the major was done by Great Hofstede only. Kundan, you can also say, right, that my belongingness needs are active at the same time as my existence needs. So my existing needs and belongingness needs, if they are active, then you can talk regarding what? Then you can talk regarding, I would say what? Then you can talk regarding your, I would say, two levels which are active at the same time. So I will ask one doubt which Ronak is asking. Salary comes under which? Salary or salary comes under which? Safety or physiological? Salary comes under what? Hmm. See, if you are looking for basic salary as in some amount of salary so that I can start my, I would say, so that I can buy groceries, so that I can buy, I would say what, so that I can buy certain food. So that is your basic physiological level. But if I'm talking regarding, I would say salary for my future, some like, I would say retirement benefits, then it will come under your financial security. Yes, your financial security or certain kind of retirement benefits, then it will come under your safety. So it depends upon the context which you are talking about. Please. I hope you are able to understand. Now we are moving to what? Now we are moving to the last theory of the day. After that, we will wind up. Okay. Can we say that Eldeford theory doesn't have absolute hierarchy? Uh, you can say, but I think it's very much imperative to say that Eldeford also had an hierarchy. But you can also have a flexible movement in the hierarchy. Like Maslow theory was kind of strict, but when it comes to Eldeford, it was kind of flexible. So Eldeford theory was having a hierarchy, but it was kind of flexible hierarchy. Okay. Now let's move to the last theory of the day. Any criticism of Eldeford? Definitely see, you can read criticism points from, I would say some points from summary sheet also. I will not cover everything 100% in the class. Some effort you have to take at your home also, because if I complete everything, then definitely you will have to sit for me with 3 hours. Now, whatever I am covering is like 95% of the chapter. 5% you can read from the summary sheet as well. What happens when a person is not satisfied with his current salary and he thinks that I am a person of much worth? As per which theory you are asking this? Is it possible that all the three needs active at the same time? It can be. But Aldefer said that two needs can be active at the same time. Okay. Now let's move forward. Let's move forward to the last theory of the day, which is of David McClelland. Now, David McClelland again gave you three basic needs. Three basic needs. See, Maslow gave you five, Aldefer gave you three, because we are discussing content. So in content, you will have specific needs. In content, you will have your basic needs. Okay. So if you see, McClelland give you three basic needs. These three basic needs are your need of achievement, need of power, and need of appreciation. First, understand what is need of appreciation. Need of appreciation is nothing. It is level 3 of Maslow, which becomes your love and belongingness. I am coming to my office. I am coming to my office for friendship purpose, and I am just coming to my office for good relationships. I am just coming to my office to make, I would say, good colleague system. So that is my need of appreciation. मुझे तो सिर्फ दोस्ती करनी है. So that is a kind of need of appreciation. These people come in the office for chit-chatting purpose, and these people are not that much productive. Okay. So need of appreciation is that particular person who is just coming to the office for chit-chatting purpose. Their major objective is friendship and good relationships. Okay, so this is what you have to remember in the first need of appreciation. Then comes your need of achievement. Need of achievement people are those people who wants to excel in their life. These are the people who will say that give us the challenge, we will try to complete it. Give us the next, I would say, hurdle, we will try to remove it. Give us the problem, we will try to provide you the solution. So need of achievement people are those people who will drive in excellence. These are the people whose productivity will be sky high. These are the people who will be like, we have to become to the best version. Okay. So these are your need of achievement people. Need of achievement, yani they want to do something very big in their life. Something like, I would say, if you have, a struggling actress or a struggling athlete, they are working day in and day out because they want to come at the topmost level of their performance. Okay. So this is your need of achievement. Then comes your need of power. Need of power means what? Need of power is also known as your need of influence. Need of influence. Okay. So need of influence basically means that I want to exert my authority. For example, if two people are fighting, I will go and solve their fight because I have the power. I will tell that whether the person A is right or whether the person B is right. So need of power is like you have the authority and you have the command to control the organization. To control what? To control the organization. Okay. Which one will come first? Over here, there is no hierarchy. Remember, my friends, यहाँ पे hierarchy की बात ही नहीं हो रही है. Over here, we just have what? Over here, we just have the basic introduction. Did I tell you that this is level 1, level 2, or level 3? No, that part was explained in Maslow and Aldefer. But over here, these are the three needs which a person can have. Okay. So for example, some people right now from group will say that need of achievement. They need of achievement. Some people will say that they need of power. Some people will also say that need of appreciation. So it depends upon person to person that what need they are looking for. Okay. But the characteristics are very easy to understand. Need of achievement. I want to excel in my life. Need of power. I need to control others. Need of appreciation is what? That I am coming to office for, that kind of stuff. Okay. Now, when it comes to, I would say, when it comes to first thing, please remember these three needs are also known as manifest needs. Manifest needs. These three needs are also known as learned needs. ये सब synonyms है. All these are synonyms. And these are also known as your acquired needs. Okay, these are also known as your acquired needs. So you can call MN, LN, and your AN all equals to. Okay, all these are synonyms. Okay, now let's first talk regarding need of achievement. Need of achievement persons are those who will need challenging work. They will try to solve all the complex problem which is happening in your company. Okay, so all the complex persons which are all the complex problem which is happening in your company, definitely need of achievement people will try to answer them. They will try to answer them. So need of achievement people will definitely be driven by challenging work. At the same time, they will require regular feedback. Why regular feedback? Because see, once I have performed, I need to know that whether I have performed good or bad. So your manager should try to give feedback to the people who are driven by need of achievement. Okay, they are given by need of achievement. Okay, so please remember, for need of achievement, the very first thing that is that We need regular feedback for them, and we definitely need challenging work. Challenging work means what? Which is somewhere I would say thoda sa tough. It should not be that easy. Okay. Last but not the least, and this is very important, they avoid high risk situation and low risk situation. High risk situation is that particular situation. For example, if I'm writing high risk, it means what? That if a person failed in this particular situation, there will be high losses. Okay. If a need of achievement person is working on a high risk project, and if he or she is not able to complete that particular project, then definitely we will call that particular person as a loser. Then we will call that particular person as a loser, which means that need of achievement person will not work on that particular project which is having high risk. Because what if a person fails? Because a person can fail under high risk, right? And because of this only, need of achievement people will not work on a high risk project. They will also not work on low risk project. Why? See, if risk is low, it means what? That every Tom, Dick and Harry can complete this particular project. By which I mean, if risk is low, then every Tom, Dick and Harry can complete this particular project. Then need of achievement people will say that what is my role over here? It's very easy. Anyone can do it. I need challenging work. See, challenging work basically means what? Which is not that much tough and it is not that much easy. It is somewhere in moderate level. It is somewhere in moderate level. Okay. So if you see need of achievement, if you talk regarding these people will try to avoid high risk situation and they will also avoid low risk situation. For example, my friend, think about different exams which you are appearing in. Definitely appearing in RBI grade B is a high risk situation. It's a kind of a high risk situation. Why it is a high risk situation? Because many people fail over here. Okay. The chances of success is somewhere around 2 to 3% only. Okay. So need of achievement people will try to avoid this. They will try to avoid this. Why? Because if they fail in this, then they will be called as loser. Okay. At the same end, at the same end, you might have heard about, 10th class CBSC. These are easy exams to pass. Even if you score good, then too you will get good number of marks. So over here also need of achievement person will not be that much happy. So they will try to operate in those exams which are on moderate level. Moderate level as in that over here the chances are good that they will succeed it. So need of achievement person is that particular person who will try to avoid high risk situation and low risk situation. Why they are avoiding high risk? Because there are chances that they can be called as a loser. And as a need of achievement, I do not want to call myself as a loser. At the same time, I will avoid low risk also. Why? Because if I am doing a low risk work, then why the hell you are calling me as a need of achievement? I am made for big task. Give me something big. So need of achievement is that particular person or it is that particular need in which a person will work on moderate scale. A person will work on a moderate risk level. Simple. Okay. So this is what you have to remember regarding need of achievement. Cool. Then you come to need of appreciation. Need of appreciation is all about person coming to your office for teamwork and they work on collaboration over competition. Collaboration means what? That we will try to have that particular brotherhood. We will try to have that particular brotherhood feeling. We will try to have bhaichara. We will not try to have a competition within ourselves. Why? Because I think all the team members are my family. All the team members are my family. And in family, you always have collaboration, not competition. So need of appreciation is coming just for level number 3 of Maslow, which is your, I would say what? Sorry. Which is your love and belongingness needs. Okay. Very easy. Then we comes to need of influence. Need of influence is also known as NOP, which is your need of power. Simple. Need of power is also known as need of influence. Now, these are the people who will try to have two type of power. As per David McClelland, power can be of two type. First is your social power, which is also known as your institutional power. And then you have your, I would say, personal power too. Personal power is like I am using my personal power to give you a command. Like for example, currently I might use personal power to tell you that what work you have to do. So this is my personal power. This is my personal power. Okay. Social power, which is also known as institutional power, is like sabka saath, sabka vikas. It means what? That I will take care of development of all my team members. I will take care of development of all my team members. Organize the efforts of others to further or achieve organizational goals. as a person, if I am having institutional power, if I am having social power, then definitely, my friends, I will try to combine all my different people, and I will try to take them towards one organizational goal, and I will try to say to them that today we are working as a team. Today we have to achieve that particular goal. So this is kind of your social power, wherein you try to pull the people who are working in your team. But personal power is like you are just using your power to give your commands. Like it happens, right? That once we are sitting in a restaurant, just because you are having a good income, you cannot just give a command to a waiter that ye leke aao, wo leke aao. You just have to be polite, right? So that is your personal power. Personal power is like you are having that ghamand or a ahankar. You are having that particular kind of pride that I am the most powerful person in this damn world. Okay, social power, सबको साथ लेके चल रहा है, because this is very important to so that I can achieve my organizational goals. Now let's try to compare certain features of, I would say, need of influence. They need to control others. Definitely they have to control others because they are driven by personal power. Okay, so if I am the manager and I am having different people who are working with me, I will try to control them with the power which I have. Thrive in competition. Thrive in competition means what? That if competition is happening, then I will be the winner. Then I will be the winner. This is what your need of influence is. Need of influence also tells you that people, once they are in the competition, they will try to win it. They will try to excel it. They will try to make sure that they are winning the competition either by hook or crook. Okay. Value high on discipline. Why? Because they have to tell others that you have to come office on the time. You have to make sure that you are following my commands and not commands or what. Okay. So they have discipline. They will definitely have that particular formal, kind of attitude that they will not call you like bro and sis. Rather, they will call you as their junior. Okay. So this is your high value on discipline. Last but not the least is can be used to achieve group goals despite group goals becoming zero sum. First, you have to understand the meaning of zero sum. Zero sum basically means that only one party is the winner, another party is the loser. Okay, another party is the loser. For example, if me and you are fighting, I win this particular case, then I am the winner, you are the loser. Or it can be vice versa. We both are fighting and you are the winner and I am the loser. It means that only one party will win and another party will lose. There is no kind of middle way over here. There is no kind of compromise over here. Okay, it's always plus or minus. Plus represents you are a winner, minus represents that you are a loser. As simple as that. Okay, now need of power or need of influence can be used to achieve group goals despite goals becoming zero sum. It means what? For example, sales department of the company is fighting with purchase department. Sales department is fighting with purchase department. There is a very heavy conflict. There is a very heavy conflict. Now over here, we will have a person who is driven by need of power. This particular person will come and he will try to resolve this particular conflict. He will try to resolve this particular conflict. Once he is trying to resolve this conflict, he said that sales department, you are the winner, and purchase department, you are a loser. Okay. So if you see, he said that in this particular conflict, sales department, you were correct, and purchase department, in this conflict, you were wrong. So it means what? That the group goals have become zero sum. Zero sum as in that one party is the winner, another party is the loser now. Okay. And need of power can be used. Need of power can be used to achieve group goals. What is the goal of the company? To make sure that there is a coordination between all the departments. But you can still use need of power even if group goals are becoming zero sum. Even if two people are fighting, as a need of power, you need to decide that which particular person has win the case and which particular person has lost the case. So need of power will be used to make sure that you are having, I would say, authority in your hand to address those goals who have become zero sum in nature. Okay, zero sum means what? One party is the winner, another party is the loser. Simple. So this type of power can be used to achieve group goals despite group goals becoming zero sum. As simple as that. Okay. Moving forward to the last topic of our class today. According to the research, David McLennan and others found that effective managers are those managers who show high on achievement, high on power, and low on appreciation. Now see, effective manager is that particular person who is able to maintain good relationships with the employees. At the same time, he is also able to get the work done. Understanding or not, effective manager is that particular person who will be able to complete the task which has been given to his by given to him by his superior. He will be able to complete the task. At the same time, he will be also be having good relations in the company. He will be able to hit the two, I would say he will be able to hit two targets with one stone. He is able to increase his productivity. At the same time, he is also having good relationships in the company. Okay. Now see, if a person is effective, then definitely that particular person will have high need of achievement, high need of power too, but he will have a low need of appreciation. Now, low need bola hai. It is not said that he will have no need. Okay, low need means that he will have a less degree of appreciation, but a high need of achievement because he has to complete all the tasks. At the same time, he will have which particular power? Social power. Okay, if I have to decide between social power and personal power, I will, as a manager for the betterment of the company, I will have social power. Social power is what? That I will try to take the support of all the members so that I can achieve the group goal of the, or I can achieve the organizational goal. Okay, organizational goals as in increase in profit or increase in the value of the company. Okay, so if I talk regarding an effective manager is that particular person who will have high need of achievement, high need of appreciation, sorry, high need of power, but a low need of appreciation. Low need of appreciation as in that over here I'm not coming to the office for chit chat person. I might have good relationships with the company. I might have a good professional relationship in the company, but I might not make personal relations. Like I will not call someone like my brother or somebody as my sister. They are my juniors and I respect them. Okay. So do understand that an effective manager, which is a good manager, effective manager is a good manager. They will have high need of power, high need of achievement also, but they will have no low need of appreciation. Now, this was the first implication which you need to remember. Then you come to different levels of management. Now, I know that in your journal management class, I will teach you regarding different levels of management. But currently, just for the basic sense of understanding, top level managers are like your CEO of the company. They are managing the affairs of the company. Okay, they are sitting on the highest level. Then you have your middle level. Middle level is that particular level on which your departmental heads are working. Departmental heads as in your purchase manager, your sales manager, your accounting manager, those kinds of person. Low level managers are your for workers. Like some workers, those who are working on the lowest line of the company. Some people who are working on the factory gate. These are known as your low level managers. Okay. Now, if you talk regarding your low level manager, these managers will have need of appreciation. They are just coming to the company for teamwork. They are just coming to the company for doing chit chatting kind of thing. Okay. Middle level managers will be driven by need of achievement. Middle level managers will try to avoid high risk. They will try to avoid low risk, but they will try to work on a moderate risk. And these are the people who will try to excel in their life, excel in the task which has been given to them by their superiors. And your top level person will be having need of power. Need of power as in that they will have the power to command everyone. They will have the power to give directions to everyone. So if you see, my friends, this is the last implication which was brought by, I would say, David McClelland. A person who is working on the low level managers will have need of appreciation. They will have need of appreciation. Why? Because they are just coming to the office for teamwork. Okay. Middle level managers, they will have higher degree. See, यहाँ पे आपको समझना होगा. I am talking regarding higher degree. I am not talking regarding no degree. For example, even a low level manager can have certain degree of need of achievement. But if I compare it with middle level manager will have the highest need of achievement. Okay. Some need of achievement can be there with low level also. But when I say low level managers, they will have highest need of appreciation, and your top level people will have highest need of power. As simple as that. Okay. So on that note, we have completed our three basic content based theories. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Otherwise, I will start with Q&A session. Zero sum game, it means, Shalab, that you only one party wins or the other party loses. What are the three synonyms? Three synonyms I have told you, that is your manifest needs, manifest needs, learn needs, and your acquired needs. All these needs means the same. Okay, as per David McClelland. Cool. But some middle level managers will have need of power on low level ones. Definitely they can have. I'm not saying that middle level managers will not have any need of power. They will still have. As a manager, they will have a power. They will have a need of power. But if I compare all the three needs, they will have the highest need of achievement. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that one need is totally active, one need is totally out of the call. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that one need is totally out of the game. Rather, I'm saying that they will have highest need of achievement and they might have some need of power also. ठीक है? Can you please repeat the context? I have repeated it multiple times, Shubham. Manifest is equals to your learn. This also known as your acquired needs. Basically, these needs को जैसे मैस्लो की नीड हायरार्की थ्योरी होती है, यहाँ पे इन लोगों को over here I can call these needs as your manifest needs, learn needs, or your acquired needs. Simple. Top level managers will have the highest need of power. Now, this is something implication. Implication as in that what I would say David McClelland came to know after doing a research. Okay. Now, all the doubts are easy. I will again take it. Cool. So, can you please increase the sound? My sound, I think I'm working on the highest level. Now, try to address the question number 1, which is coming on your screen. And I need all the damn persons to answer it. In journal parlance of motivation, Eldefer has condensed 5 needs of Maslow into 3 needs. In which of the following? The answer has to be very easy. It's the easy question you should not get. The answer is your, I would say what? ERG theory. Okay. Very easy. Now, try to address second question. To my YouTube people also, Isha, Harshita, and Prototype. Please tell me your answers in the chat box regarding the second question. R stands for what? R stands for your relatedness. Okay. G stands for your growth. Now tell me, when I'm saying growth, how many levels of Maslow have been merged under it? If I'm saying growth, how many Maslow's level have been merged? Name those level. Name those level. Yes, it has to be level 4 and level 5. Okay. Relatedness is your level 3 and your existence is your level 1 plus level 2 of Maslow. Clear? Now, please do not go into the overconfidence zone ki I know everything. Do not worry. I will test your understanding once we solve more question. Question number, whatever the question number is, try to solve it. Question is on your screen. And I need answers, है ना? Otherwise, I will be rude. I will be showing you that I am also Punjabi. Okay, so Punjabis can be happy and they can also be rude. Next question on your screen. Identify the type of motivation where an individual are motivated to perform a behavior or engage in an activity to earn a reward or to avoid a punishment, and it comes from outside. Is it extrinsic motivation? It is your extrinsic motivation. Simple. Can I call that my sense of achievement is a kind of an extrinsic motivation? Can I call my sense of achievement as an extrinsic motivation? The answer has to be no, a big no. Very good. Okay. But can I call, I would say, or you give me certain examples of intrinsic motivation. You give me certain example of intrinsic motivation. Sense of achievement is intrinsic, but give me certain more examples of intrinsic. Yes, recognition, peace. Very good. Peace, inner satisfaction, self-fulfillment. All these are your what? Intrinsic motivation. Now tell me that particular, I would say, type of motive which is common to humans and animals. Yes, my happiness while doing the work. Very good. It is my basic motives. Simple, right? It is my basic motive, like food, sleep, simple. And if I talk regarding learned motives, do you find learned motives in human beings? Do you find learned motives in human beings? The answer has to be yes. Okay, good. Now let's move forward to the next question of our class. Read the following statements and then select the incorrect statement. Yes, good, Harshita and Isha from the YouTube also. Try to address the question which is coming on your screen now. Content theories look at the specific needs that motivates. Process theories explains the how the process of motivation works in an individual. Then we have content theories, also known as contemporary. This is incorrect. Why? Because content-based theories are also known as your process theories and not content. Now tell me, content-based theories are also known as what? Content-based theories are also known as, these are also known as traditional. Very good. These are also known as what? These are also known as your need-based. Very good. These are also known as your, एक और नाम रह गया है, एक और नाम. Very good. It's humanistic approach. So do remember all the names means the same. Okay. Moreover, your process-based theories are known as what? These are known as your contemporary, which are also known as your modern theories of motivation. Now, my one more question before I move ahead on this particular topic is, when I say that I am focusing on the motivating. I am focusing on one particular component which is motivating. I am referring to content or process. Yes, I am referring to the process-based theories. Very good. ठीक है? So over here, the answer will be option C. And once I say that I am focusing on motivators, I am focusing on motivators, then I am referring to what? Then I am referring to content. Okay. Now coming to the next question. चलिए, next question on your screen. Extended Maslow. Chalo, I will ask you wait. I will ask you rate. Yes, motive and motivators both are content. I totally agree. Now see, something is like you have to, like if there is a slip of tongue of my end, then try to adjust to it. ठीक है? Motivating is your process and your motivators and your motive is content. Simple. चलिए. Yes, all are wrong. Very good. Now tell me first and the foremost thing. When I talk regarding Maslow theory, how many needs are there? Maslow के हिसाब से how many needs? 5. Level number 1, level 2, level 3, level 4 and level 5. As per extended Maslow, how many needs are there? 5 plus 3 will be 8. As per Maslow, what is level number 5? What is level number 5? Fatafat. You do not have to become couchy. Even if you are writing wrong spelling, write it. Or write SA, which is your self-actualization. As per extended Maslow, what is the highest level of need? As per extended Maslow, what is the highest level of need? It is your transcend. As per extended Maslow, what is your level number 5? As per extended Maslow, what is your level number 5? Think. Very good. It is cognitive. Okay. As per Maslow theory, what is your level number 3? What is your level number 3? Social belongingness. Okay, social belongingness. And can I say that all the level 1 and level 4 of Maslow is equals to level 1 and level 4 of extended Maslow theory? The answer will be yes, because level 1 to level 4 are same. Okay, just cognitive and your aesthetics, then your self-actualization, and then you have your transcendence needs. Okay, now tell me, if I'm talking regarding my pension plans, if I'm talking regarding a kind of a financial security, then it will be counted under which particular level? Level लिखो. Level is your level number 2, which is your safety and security needs. And YouTube people also, please comment. I am looking to your responses also. Okay, and I hope you will join the live batches. Then only I will be able to connect with you. Okay, now if I'm talking regarding esteem needs, how many categories of esteem needs are there? 2. Okay, lower and your upper. If I'm expecting society should look to me, if I'm doing a kind of an over show off, that will be my lower order esteem need. If I'm looking for inner satisfaction, inner happiness, I would say what kind of samriddhi, that will come under what? Higher order needs. Okay, do remember this thing. So that was your Maslow. Very easy. As per Maslow, only one needed active at the same time. As per Maslow, you can only move up the ladder. As per Maslow, managers should identify deficiency needs. All are true. All are true, true, true. Okay. But as per Maslow, what is the name of the concept? What is the name of the concept? Please tell me, in which I will try to move up the ladder. Aman Podar is asking, as we listen the term Khatron Ke Khiladi, So they belong to which need of achievement? Now see, over here you are just making any, I would say, informal example. Whenever we study management from the organizational context. We do not study management by some, reality show. Okay. Now, if I just have to answer your question, Aman, I hope you understand. I hope you know Hindi. It depends upon the khatra. If the khatra is too much, then they will never participate in. If the khatra is less low, and if you see khatro ke khiladi also, in that the risk is moderate. I have never seen a person who will lose, who will just say that I am going to khatro ke khiladi and I will just lose my life over here. Okay, there is no, like, they use all the safety equipments, they use all the, people who will take care of the participants. So Khatro ke Khiladi is not an example to which you can relate management. Okay, chaliye, now let's move forward. Yes, let's move forward. That is your satisfaction progression. Good. Next question. Yes, very good, Harshita. Very good, Isha. Very good prospect prototype also. Next question for all of you is regarding David McClelland. Yes, win arguments, influence others. Yes, some people will enjoy risk. I am not saying that. But need of achievement, people will not try to avoid too much risk. They will try to avoid too much risk and low risk also. Simple. ठीक है? According to David McClelland, which is also known as achievement theory of motivation, there are three needs which motivates an individual. You have to identify which needs is relating to winning of arguments and influencing others. Definitely the answer will be need of power. Need of power is also known as need of power is also known as need of power is also known as influence. Okay. How many kind of need of power can be? How many kind of need of power? Personal power and your social power. In which particular power I will try to use my personal influence. That will be my personal power. Okay. But in which particular power I will try to take all the team members ahead? That is your social power. Social power, a $1 billion question. Social power is also known as institutional power. Okay. Now, if I am placing all the managers, if I am placing middle level managers will have a dominance of which particular need? A middle level manager will have the dominance of which particular need? Need of achievement. Low level managers, low level managers, and your high level managers. Yes, low level managers need of appreciation, high level managers need of power. Okay, very easy. Now let's move ahead. And how was the class? Please let me know. Everything good? And I have one case study based question also which I will release. Class was good, right? You are able to understand, right? Chalo. Now let's move forward to solve one case study based question. Take your time. I am waiting for 1 minute to you to solve this question. To YouTube people as well, try to rate this particular question. Read it. I will keep myself mute for just 30 seconds. It's the phase 2 level question, so सोच समझ के mark करना अपना answer. Yes, yes, HP, your messages are reaching to me. Don't worry. I have used a chat privacy mode, so only I can see your messages, not the other person. First answer which I'm getting is option A. Then people are writing option D. A, D, maximum people A, D. Anyone who would like to go with B? A, A, A. Oh, one more person has gone with B. Yes, yes, I'm waiting. There is no need to worry. First, you lock in your answer. This is the most important question of your class. So let's see who gives me the right answer. Both A, B. Okay, that's option D, right? Karan is going with A, Vignesh with E. I have got E also. Deepika is going with D. Neha is also going with D. Anjali, Chetan are going with A. Shabnam is going with B. Divya is going with D. Okay. Just 10 more seconds and then I will try to solve this question. 10 more seconds में mark your answers. And yes, if you are not marking your answers, sorry to say you are donkey. Seriously. आपने पैसे दिए EduTap में, now it's totally your responsibility to take the output of the money which you have invested. Okay? So at least reply. Whether it's right or wrong, that I will tell you. But at least reply. To all my YouTube crowd also, please try to participate in this question. From YouTube, I can see Daniel, Isha, and Sandeep are going with D. The rest all are going with B, B, A. Chalo, now let's try to solve this question. John has recently been employed in a large marketing agency for several years, where he has been steadily climbing the corporate ladder. He recently learned about a smaller and a more socially conscious advertising firm that values employee well-being and social responsibility. Impressed by their mission and the potential to contribute meaningfully to social welfare, John decides to switch a company. Okay, so John was working in one large marketing agency, but now he has been shifted towards one particular company who has a kind of a social orientation. Okay, so this is I can understood from passage number 1. Now, upon joining the social conscious firm, so they have not given you the name of the firm, but it's like social conscious firm. John is encouraged to engage in a community projects and the office environment exudes the sense of camaraderie and support. Exudes as in vibrates, like it has the sense of camaraderie and your support of all the team members. So I can definitely say that there is a good sense of belongingness. However, he notices a lack of clear promotion pathways and he feels uncertain about long-term career growth. So definitely over here, the growth needs are definitely in the point of contention. Additionally, the company focus on social responsibility doesn't always translate to the financial stability, resulting in the occasional delays in the salary payment and no pension plan is also designed. While John is motivated by the company's value and the chance to make the positive impact, he finds himself in the he finds himself concerned about his financial security and future career prospects. As per ERG theory, which of the following needs are not met, pucha and not met? It means specifically if you see, he has a kind of a tension regarding long-term career. So his growth needs are definitely not fulfilled. And over here also you can see he's feeling concerned regarding his future career prospects. So definitely his growth need is not being fulfilled. But if I read paragraph number 2, his relatedness needs are fulfilled. Why? Because relatedness needs talks regarding belongingness, right? So that is fulfilled. Camaraderie and support. So your R is fulfilled, G is not fulfilled. What about E? If you talk regarding delay in salary payment, no pension plans, it again means your E is also not fulfilled. E means what? Level 1 and level 2 of Maslow. Okay, so your E and G, which is your, that's why the correct answer will be D. The correct answer will be D because existence and your growth needs both are not met. Therefore, the answer will be D. Now, how many of you have given the answer as D? Please let me know your answers. How many of you have given the answer as D? Raise your, I would say, give me a high five in the chat box. You guys are on the correct track. But those who are giving A, B, and E, are they able to understand that where they went wrong? Are they able to understand that where they went wrong? Okay, there is no need to worry. This is just the first class. From tomorrow onwards, the real action will start. So currently I have just, I would say what? Currently I have just warmed you. Now, my friends, didn't read the third para. Prakhar, please read it. Otherwise, you will mark wrong answers. Good, Isha. Good, Sharky as well. So very good. Who have given the answer as D. Now, this is the exact question which will come in your exam. Exact examination question, level wise. Okay. Not copy pasting. Okay. Now, my friends, let's start. Let's talk regarding a descriptive question also, which you have to do as a challenge. Do remember, my friend, I will give you 3 challenges in the class. Challenge number 1 is all about practicing descriptive writing. Okay. The question is detail the variance between Maslow hierarchy needs and Aldefer ERG theory, highlighting the categorization, prioritization of needs and their workforce and their workplace applicability. This is the question. The question is of 10 marks. You have to write it up to 400 words. I will give you a model answer. We will discuss it tomorrow, but I want you to complete this challenge today. You still have 24 hours, or I would say less than 24 hours now. to complete this particular answer, please follow the introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay. So just write a question. I will not review it. Rather, I would say what? Rather, I would just provide you a good kind of model answer on it. But you will have to write a definitely a question. Variances means difference. Okay, difference. Simple. Okay. So I will discuss the answer of this question tomorrow. Now is the time to talk regarding two more challenges. See, first and the foremost, word limit is 400 Prabhat. Prabh. Okay. Now see, this is the very good reality to accept that from tomorrow onwards we will do multiple of the stuff. Today was just a kind of a small, a kind of a curtain raiser. Okay. So I will teach you in this manner only. My classes are good interactive classes, and I will make sure that whatever example comes to me, I am able to give you. Okay. So first and the foremost, you have to come in the everyday class if you are about to come. So if yes, you are having, I would say what? I would say if you are having some obligation, then definitely you can skip the class. But definitely I will request you to join me every day at 7:30. Now see my friends, from tomorrow onwards, whenever we are starting our classes, we will start with our why. That why we have started our preparation of RBI grade B. If I ask you, my friends, please tell me how many of you, how many of you have a clear why, that why they want to become an RBI grade B officer? Is your why clear? That why you want to become an RBI grade B officer? If it is not clear, then today please write it on the paper and make it very much clear, because definitely the classes will get tough from now onwards. You will definitely feel that yes, you are leaving behind, and definitely you will feel thoda sa dejected. So my basic request is that your why should be clear. This is my challenge number one. And my challenge number two is to just push you a bit. Please, if possible, solve all the previous year questions of this particular chapter. If possible, try to solve all the previous year questions. So I have given you three challenges in the class. Challenge number one is to write a descriptive question on this question. Okay. You just have to write an answer on this question. Challenge number two is write your why on a piece of paper and keep it as close as possible. And challenge number three is to solve all the previous year questions of the content which we have covered till now. How many of you will complete these challenges? Please let me know in the chat box. Objective previous year questions. How many of you will complete? Yes, right. So I can see many people are completing it, but I know some will do, some will not do. So it's your responsibility now. I have given you the homework. Try to complete it. It's my earnest request to all of you. On that note, my friend, the class concludes. If you like the class, then definitely you can share the feedback. But I would say just wait for feedback. Do not share it right now. Let me complete 2 to 3 classes. Then you will come to know that what Jalas sir can do. Okay. Tomorrow we will meet one more time with management. If you have any doubts, you can raise your hand and I will directly address your doubt on one-to-one basis. If you do not have your doubts, then you can lower your hands. Whatever your doubts are, I am sitting with you. Please ask me right now. सर आप कब कब आओगे? 7:30 in the morning. Okay, schedule आपके पास है. चलो बहुत बढ़िया ABC. Sir, you should write your descriptive question in a software which we call it as WordPad. Okay, WordPad, not in Notepad. Satvik, you are making your own, I would say, what kind of conclusion. So try to read the theory, whatever theory says, just try to follow it. Because see, whatever I have said, whatever I have explained you, that is as per management theory. You might differ on that, but totally it is allowed. But you have to give a viewpoint also. So you have to quote that which particular person you are talking about. Okay. And to all my YouTube crowd, to or ये क्या हो गया? Sorry. Yes, I will come to those people who are raising their hand. Yes, first time talk. If those people only raise their hand who have their doubt. So first time talking to Kajal. Kajal, please unmute if you have doubt. If you don't have doubt, then lower your hand. Hello. Hello. So I think there is no doubt from her end. Aman, you has also raised your hand. I think Aman also don't have any doubt. So I will lower your hands and I will take the doubts from chat box. Zero sum Prakash, I have explained you.
नहीं सर।
Hello. Huh. So can you see my message? Avinash Swiss message. Where is WordPad? You need to download it. Simple. Simple यार WordPad कैसे download होता है वो थोड़ा ना बताऊंगा मैं. You just need to go and download it. Yes, Aman. Please unmute yourself. Hello.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर। एक्चुअली सर अभी अभी मैं सर कुछ दिन पहले से प्रिपरेशन चालू किया हूँ, जब से लाइव क्लास चालू हुआ है।
हाँ.
तो मेरे को सर, मेरा डाउट है सर कि सर ये पॉसिबल है सर, तो होना पॉसिबल है सर, क्योंकि अब सब ज्यादा समय तो बचा नहीं है। अब 18 तारीख को नोटिफिकेशन भी आ जाएगा सर।
नहीं बहुत समय बचा है. आप थोड़ा बस पूरा देखो. जुलाई अभी बचा है आपके पास. पूरा अगस्त बचा है. सितंबर में फेज 1 है. फेज 2 आपका अक्टूबर में है. 20 अक्टूबर में. तो समय तो बहुत बचा है. यू जस्ट नीड टू कम ऑन डेली बेसिस एंड प्रैक्टिस ऑन अ डेली बेसिस. सिंपल.
और
ठीक है.
सर,
हम्म.
सर हम लोग को सर क्लास नोट्स को का ये करना है क्या, ये करना है कि सर हम लोग को समरी सीट को हम लोग को ये करना है सर?
समरी शीट आप प्रिंट करा लो. उसको रेफर करो. ये पीडीएफ भी आप देख सकते हो बट इसको प्रिंट
कॉन्सेप्ट
कराने के.
नोट्स?
कंसेप्ट नोट्स आपके पास अभी आप कह रहे थे टाइम कम है राइट. तो हो सके तो अभी आप समरी शीट ही फॉलो करो. ओके.
तो सर वो सर सफिशियंट होगा सर?
हाँ हाँ बहुत है. समरी शीट से पढ़ के ही बच्चे निकलते हैं. ओके.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
हाँ जी. ऑल द बेस्ट. Zero sum I have explained you, Prakash. Zero sum means what? That one person will win and the other person will lose. How to remember all the points, sir? Kindly guide. You have to revise it. Sir, economics revision is not designed as per this crash course. Economics will happen, Ujala, if I'm taking your name correct. Economics will happen after your phase 1. So till phase 1, we are trying to cover finance and management. Once you clear phase 1, then you will come to your economics classes. What will be the writing limit? The writing limit is 400 words. Okay. Yes, don't get confused, Satvik. Try to watch the recorded version of the class or try to read the summary sheet. Does personal power further does personal power furthers personal goals? Yes, personal powers may you try to achieve your goals, not the organizational goals. Simple. Thank you so much for Vrinda is saying you have ability to make us memorize. Thank you, Vrinda. So when will be the recording available? 24 hours. Please show us the question again. You will get the PDF. You will get the PDF. Don't worry. So jealous sir, PPTs are too attractive. Thank you. Sir, my descriptive is not bad. In fact, it's on above average side. What should you recommend me? Just practice Dheeraj on everyday basis so that you can improve it on an everyday basis. Practice daily. Do we need to read any book? No, no, Ravi. Just read the course. Simple. Please tell me how to approach the reading and the revision of management. This subject is completely new. ABC, just come in the live class, read the summary sheet. That is enough. Then try to solve your previous year questions and quiz. Okay. In regards with the time frame, I'm left until prelims exam. Dheeraj, just practice on a daily basis. Don't worry. Sir, any chance? A PDF I will upload. PDF I will upload in just 1 hour. Class recording will be uploaded later on. Okay. Earlier I have given the answers for your question. I have doubt whether my answers are being received. Yes, yes, I am receiving your answers. Don't worry. So generic example and concept notes are related. Can yes, generic examples will work good. Any example which helps you to score good is journal example. Sir, your explanation flowcharts have made topic very interesting. Thank you, Mahesh. Sir, I have a strategy doubt. Please ask me, Prakhar. सर डू वी नीड टू अरे नहीं बाबा आपको कुछ नहीं पढ़ना. आप सिर्फ कोर्स में आओ और इसको अच्छे से रिवाइज कर लो. सर हाउ टू प्रिपेयर डिस्क्रिप्टिव राइटिंग? यू जस्ट हैव टू प्रैक्टिस ऑन I would say introduction, body, and conclusion. Question I have given to you. Just try to write an answer on it. Okay. Time for writing an answer. Don't focus on time. Like if you want to take a deadline, then I would say 30 minutes may you should be able to answer this question. Thank you, Salab. Can you open Max? You will get this slide, Kundan. Don't worry. Thank you, Satvik. Saloni, it will come under personal power. Okay, you cannot abuse your institutional power. Personal power can be abused. Okay, Prakhar, if you have time, then you can revise finance. But I would say if management is there, revise management and focus on QRE. Okay. How much time each question in MCQ? As small as possible. Like if you are able to solve one MCQ under 20 seconds, that is good, but don't invest too much time. Where we get WordPad, you get WordPad on MS Word. You can just download it if I'm not wrong. Thank you, Nisha. The PYQs given in the portion is sufficient, or do we need somewhere more? Just solve the questions which are given in the document. Okay. Kundan, you will. There are 8 levels. 8. Okay. 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. Okay. Chalo. All the doubts are addressed. Thank you, Jala. So I will conclude my class now. It's almost 10. It's almost 10. Yes, I will give you the overview of the answer, but I will not be able to check it. Okay. If you have a time, Anubhav, by the way, nice name. Okay, if you have time, then do it. Otherwise, solve at least previous year questions. So what type of screen we will get in the examination? Do not worry on that, Abhi Prakash. Try to just write an answer on WordPad. Simple. Abhi uske liye mat socho. I will increase your level dheere dheere. This is just the first class. On the very first class, you are having X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Just allow me to set the motion, right? Slowly and steadily, we will move ahead. And whatever price you have paid for EduTap course, it will be worthy. This I can let you know. I am from BTech background, sir. Any specific suggestions? No, just come in the class and attend the live classes. And to all to 82 people, if you do not have doubt, then please leave the class. Go and do your work. There is no sense by sitting over here and seeing my face. If you have doubt, then only sit. Okay, there is no need to sit over here. Chaliye, on that note, let's end the class. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye, YouTube crowd as well. I will meet you tomorrow as well. Chaliye, have a good day ahead. Do complete the challenges. Now we will meet tomorrow.